Okay. So, we all know where we were last time, in the middle of the catacombs, taking a break before facing the final challenge ahead of you, before you can escape this place, after having lost the cleric in your party, Godfrey Morris.
What was his last name?
Yeah, I don't think we need that.
You do know that now. At least
Poor
in,
Godfrey.
from God. you do.
Posthumously.
Found it on his name tag.
Yeah, it is on the inside of his hat. If found, return to Godfrey Morris.
But now, Godfrey's gone, and you have to continue on without him. So let's cut back to where you guys are. You're all here, sitting at the table, having taken a bit of a break, getting your second wind about you. And Morganite, the lich that's been accompanying you, is just kind of standing against the pillar, minding her own business while you guys take your much-needed break.
Well, what's the plan there, brothers?
I don't know, do we... I mean, there's just people in the next room. I assumed the plan was we go and kill them and leave.
Yeah, but I just mean I'm getting low on some shit. Do we want to make a plan before going in, or do we want to just go on in, crossbows ablazing?
Well, I think I will be fine with or without a plan. If you think you need a plan, we can come up with a plan.
Alright, yeah. Morgan, do you know who the fuck is in that next room? What are they?
Yes. The ones that run this place in the next room. There are a number of, what people normally call them, vampires, that run these catacombs.
Huh.
They run on rules very similar to regular undead, though they have much more agency about them, and much more, powerful abilities. Much more threatening.
Okay,
If I were to give some advice,
yeah?
based on the skill sets that they have, going in close and fighting them from a distance, both seem to be about equally dangerous, but if I were to choose one, I would choose to fight them from a distance, if you can help it, though they are quite mobile.
I don't know if big guy here is too big on that, but, I don't have distance shit anymore. Fucking quiet boy still had my short bow.
I definitely burned his body.
Wish to go back and check the body.
Sorry, what?
Your friend here turned your other friend into a bonfire, but if you wish to go back and try and scavenge anything that may
It was
be
made
left,
of wood. Yeah, sure, I'll see if I can find anything. The vampires, they're vampires.
Yes.
Do they not like fire as well? Or, is
Yes,
this the whole
they
of
are
it?
not particularly fond of it.
Fucking fantastic.
They seem to be more acclimated to the cold.
Fucking fantastic. Alright. He's gonna pull out the corundum gem.
Okay.
Say, this has got, a fire elemental in it. You think
Ooh.
if I chuck this on the ground in there, it'll just go in and start killing them?
She kind of looks at it and seems particularly interested by the gemstone. She says,
May I see that for a moment?
No.
she kind of eyes it
Mine.
over from a distance. She's like,
Look, you can look at it, but you can't touch it, alright? He, holds it forward for her.
She leans down and inspects it closer, and she says,
Yes, this does indeed have a very powerful fire elemental inside, quite a large one. If you were to do such a thing, to shatter the gemstone and release the fire elemental, it would most likely go on a rampage. They would definitely not like that, but after it's done with them, I cannot promise it wouldn't turn on you. However, this definitely has more uses than just that.
Like what? Like selling? I know that.
No. Well, have you all ever heard of, well, my twin sister, Jade, the Enchantress? She does her business in the city around the entrance to the Labyrinth. Did you all ever hear word of her?
Yeah.
Yeah, we entered her tent for like a minute.
Do you have any idea of what she, and by extension I, do for our business?
Magic shit.
Enchant.
Yes, with our own magic and with any magical objects you bring to us, we can enhance different items such as armor, weapons, different types of gear. If you were to give me time and, well, monetary value as well, goes into the spell. But I could enhance one of your weapons with this red corundum and give it the firepower you're looking for. But such a thing would take some time.
Like how much time?
I would say round about an hour.
Could probably do something with that. I don't know. What do we like better? Chucking it in there and watching it fucking kill all of them, or getting an enchanted weapon? I'm figuring the second one sounds more permanent, but
The second one does most likely offer the better long-term value.
like money. How much money you asking for that?
Let me look here for you. So I have this written down.
Also, whose weapon are we going for there?
Joyous looks down at his crossbow. Not mine. I could
I
just
mean,
do something myself.
Big guy, you have a fire weapon, don't you? Is something?
I can cast a spell to make my attack fire, but it takes more time.
Yeah. Cause I'm figuring, Joy here already got like his little fire spell or whatever, and you got a cantrip. I don't got shit for fire stuff, but I'm not supposed to be really up in front there all the time, you know? I'm figuring.
If I may be so
Yeah.
bold, you seem to rush in and out of combat quite a lot and
Yeah.
have quite the skill with the blade.
Yeah, I do. Finally someone notices, eh? Yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, you fuck it, you know? I'll take a goddamn enchanted weapon. How much money? Exactly, how much gold are you asking for?
Normally my prices are a bit steeper, but considering you all are helping me out of here and, well, given your circumstances, I will only charge 30 gold for such a thing.
30 fucking gold. Well, hey guys, this is kind of a group effort sort of thing. You wanna lend a little bit this way?
I'm pretty sure you're maybe the only one of us with money left.
What? No, come on. You gotta have like a little bit left, yeah?
No,
right?
I gave the last of my money to a random woman outside of the labyrinth
What? Why?
because I didn't need it.
What the fuck? Okay, Joy, you got extra coin on you?
You were there for that.
Joyous would then lift off his hat, and resting on his head would be a pouch of gold.
Shit, how much in there?
He kind of poured on the table, and it'd be 33 if you counted it quick.
Okay.
I have this much.
Ah,
Is that enough? He just looked back quickly. It is.
Yeah, that's enough.
He kind of like slide 3 back and put it back in the pouch, and then put it back on his head, then put his hat back on.
Wait, he would slide like 3 toward Cassius?
No, he'd slide 3 back into the pouch because
Oh.
33.
He's giving you all 30.
Oh god, I feel so bad. But, yeah, alright, thanks a lot, man. Yep, there's your money. Work your magic.
She nods and scoops the gold off of the table into her own little pouch and ties it off. And then she says,
Very well. Give me the weapon you would like enchanted and the red corundum, and I will begin my work.
He hands over the short sword.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Dako.
Yeah.
Is Balder still using the axes Joy enchanted, or
Yes.
is he now using the like new ones?
I'm using the one you still gave me.
Okay.
Because the war axes are two-handed, and that's not what I'm all about.
Get 4 arms.
That means he can't use, like, yeah,
Oh, he can't dual wield.
can't do a wield. And also couldn't use a shield if you had one.
I do not.
That is the one
Balder,
downside.
as Morganite's like taking the sword and gem, Balder clears his throat. Do you, for this enchantment stuff, do you require an item with some sort of magical, I don't know, essence or something, and the item that'll get enchanted, or could I just hand you something and you could just enchant it with, you know, maybe not something as specific as fire, but just to be better?
Yes, I can also do basic enchantments to empower regular weapons into magical weapons.
Could you empower my helmet to be better?
Oh, yes, I could.
I would very much appreciate that.
Very well. If you would offer me your helmet, such a job would be, I will say, 10 gold.
Do I have to take it off?
Yes, preferably,
I could just like sit in front of you.
if you wish. It may make you feel a little nauseous.
He nods.
Do you not like your face, big guy?
Cassius, give her 10 gold.
What? You don't.
It's a group effort, isn't it, Cassius?
Fucking whatever. He'll hand her the 10 gold.
yeah, she takes it, puts it in her pouch and nods and says,
Group effort.
Thank you very much.
she looks to Balder as you come over and she says,
I will start with you, since this will be the quicker process, and deal with the weapon after.
Yeah.
During this time, Cassius, is it?
Yeah.
If you wish to go back and check on what is left of your friend, you may do so. It will probably help time.
Not my
move a little
friend.
quicker. Well,
and then she will
Make
go
sure
over
the
here
sword
and
looks cool.
go
Yeah.
off and she'll make sure Balder you like sit or get comfortable.
Yeah, Balder just
Lord.
sits crisscross applesauce, like in front of
Okay.
her.
Mm-hmm. So what happens with her? We'll describe what happens with Cassius here in a minute.
Sure.
What happens with you, Balder, is that she will put her hands out to either side of your head, and these sort of green magical circles expand from her palms in front of her hands, and she holds them on either side of your helmet, slowly going inward as they envelop the horns and start to weave her magical enchantment into the helmet. And she does seem to be moving inward at a pace that you can tell this will probably take like 5 to 10 minutes of just sitting here
Yeah.
feeling this. But as she does this, you can feel the magic sort of going into your head on the inside. And I want you to roll me a Constitution check with advantage.
Okay. I'm good at those.
Yeah, you feel fine, but you feel like if you were a weaker sort, you might get maybe physically nauseous from this
Okay.
process. But she takes the time that she needs to weave her enchantment into the helmet, and while it does seem to be a quick process, you, who are knowledgeable enough on certain types of magic, can tell that this is quite the particular process, and that it would probably take time to master this kind of spell, with how finesse she is at using it. But once it is done, your helmet is enchanted.
Nice. So is it basically just like a +1?
Yes, you get a +1
Nice.
to your little armor class there.
That's what I was hoping for.
And if anything ever hits you on the head, it'll be real sad. It'll hit it and tink off and be like, ah, fuck. Who knows?
Is your armor
maybe
class
he'll-
17 now?
It is.
He's tough.
Nice.
I'm getting closer to Joyous.
Bit by
God.
bit.
Yes, she nods to you and says,
I appreciate your patience. The process is done.
I appreciate the process.
she nods to you. And then she pulls out the blade and the corundum and says,
I will move to another part of the room for this process. It needs more concentration and mental effort. If you will excuse me.
Yeah.
she walks up to the northern part of the room in order to begin her process. Cassius, with you as you go deeper into the crypt, roll me a general stealth check.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh wait, I just realized that I have a dedicated button for that.
You're gonna freak it.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby!
So,
Hell yeah, brother.
Cassius, your journey through the crypt is quite easy. You know where all the traps are, you know where you can expect to see ghosts, and you know what they look like. So as you're slinking through, you see some ghosts fading in through the walls and kind of moving through, but not really seeming to pay much mind to you as you slink through, hiding in the shadows. You move your way through all the halls, avoiding every single trap you see, and no more zombies or skeletons seem to be walking around in the rooms that you've been in, at least. And as you avoid all the ghosts and make it back, you find your way back to Godfrey's body, which sits in a pile, burned to be quite crispy by Joyous after having finished off what was left of it.
Jesus. I need to stop saying that. This is a fantasy campaign.
No, Jesus was just a legendary paladin.
He was just a really cool dude. Fucking god. He's gonna just start searching it.
Okay.
Anything left? I assume the bow's been burned and the arrows, probably.
Let me see.
Like, there's arrowheads might have survived, but
The arrows actually do seem to be fine, given that they were in like a what's the word? What do you carry arrows in? I forget what
Quiver.
it's called. The quiver. Yeah, the arrows do seem to be fine given the quiver. It seemed to not be undamaged by the fire, but it seems to have helped protect the arrows. The bow itself has been destroyed. But you find a few other things which may come in handy if you decide to take any of it. For one, you find his holy symbol, the crystal that he would use, which was, I believe, maybe embedded into his weapon. So yeah, you would find like a mace whose base is made out of a crystalline sort of thing, sort of held in a metal casing. And if you want to take that mace, it gives 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
it's not a light weapon, is it though? Or finessed. Maces, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. You never know.
Somebody else could probably use it, so I'll take it.
Okay.
I will check.
But-
I'll check. 5e
Okay.
mace.
I just checked. Yeah, it's not tragically.
You find some completely burnt out sticks of incense, burnt up clothing and armor. You do find the Warforged torso that he was wearing, just like, it seems to have survived the fire just fine. And his shield laying on the floor, which gives a +2 bonus to AC, or, however the basic shield works.
Is anybody in this group fucking proficient with shields?
I'm proficient with literally anything I put my hands in.
Oh yeah, because you're a goddamn fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Castle, just take the
The shield.
I can't put that in Mimic though.
I mean, you can carry other objects on you. You should have more
That's
weight.
true, I guess. Yeah, sure. I'll fidangle all of that. He'll just start gathering it up.
Okay. You find some other burnt wooden objects. His backpack, his bedroll. These aren't the wooden objects. The backpack, the bedroll. Other small objects he had on him, all being burnt. The torches seem fine. Like, they're wooden sticks. They could be used if you really needed some more torches, and there are 9 of those.
I don't need those.
All of his rations were burnt to a crisp. His
Jerky.
water skin seems fine. It's got... Actually, I don't think it has any water left in it, but his water skin is fine, if you did want to take that.
I have water skin.
All of his rope was burnt. You see 5 empty bottles that used to be full of oil.
God.
So that was bad. Actually, one of them was cracked and busted open, so there are 4 empty bottles if you want bottles for anything, which could prove
Jesus.
useful.
I'll take a couple of bottles, yeah.
Okay, there are four glass bottles there. And then for the last few items, which are more interesting that survived, the ivory handheld mirror that he had. Who knows when you might need a mirror. He has his lantern, like a straight up hooded lantern.
Yeah.
His cigarettes were all smoked for him, so that's okay.
Jesus.
And the mechanical wand with 3 charges of magic missile on it.
Yeah, I'm taking that shit. 3 charges. Alright.
And so how
Wand
you can use
of
that?
magic missile.
How you can use that is you can either use 1 charge at a time, or you can use them all at once, like, or 2 at a time and then 1. Like,
Yeah.
it's basically like you have 1 spell of magic missile that you can either cast at 3rd level or any combination lower than that. So feel free to mix and match all of those numbers and uses. And I will send you the description for that later, because like it's able to recharge, but the mechanics aren't necessarily necessary to give you right now. I'll give you that after the end of the session.
Sounds good.
But yeah, that's all she wrote.
Yep. He'll
Oh, and money as well. He had money on him. He had 9 gold pieces if you want that.
Yo! Cassius takes
Reimburse.
that because he's just a little bitch.
Okay. Looking at his sheet is really sad and kind of funny after everything.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you pick all that up. You assume you've gotten it down in your notes, all in your inventory.
Yeah. I'm.
Yeah. And given your extremely slithery and slinky little nature, you hide in the shadows and make your way back, and that takes about like 30 minutes to get all the way through, maybe 40 minutes. By the time you get back, you come through the door, you see your friend still sitting, nothing has gone wrong, and Morganite off at the other end of the room seems to be well into her process, with a few bright green magical circles and a few deep purple ones floating around your sword, which is levitating in front of her, which seems to be morphing in shape and integrating the red corundum into itself, as she is sort of, almost with like psychic abilities, it seems, reshaping this thing into what it needs to be in order to utilize this gem's power.
Cass gets on back, holding like just a buttload of stuff, and says, like, "Alright, gang, dig in, I guess," and then just like drops the ones that aren't like going to break immediately, like the fucking mirror. He just would have put that in the bag.
Mhm.
It's like, got like a shield here, got a mace if anyone wants that, got I'm keeping the wand, got a couple of other shit. Anyone want this? Any
What's the
takers
torso
for
do
a
again?
shield?
What's the torso do again? I'm trying to remember. The robot
Uh,
torso.
The torso is something that it will give you +1 to your AC if you wear it, and then if you activate it, it will slam you down onto the ground and knock you prone and give you +2 to your AC instead. It is
Joyce would grab that,
it's malfunctioning, but yeah, go ahead.
put it on like a sweater.
Okay.
Can
Oh, how does your AC work, Kai?
I was gonna say, can Warforged wear armor? Because I thought they like are the armor.
It's built in. I don't know if it says I can't have stuff on though. Give me a second.
I would assume, because if you could have like natural 18 and then like also put on plate armor and
Oh,
like
it's
bump that up further.
Mm-hmm.
Warforged. Armor. Where are you? Oh yeah, I gain no benefit from wearing armor.
Okay.
You'd wear style.
Yeah, so your
It could
AC
just
will
be
be the
decoration.
same. Your AC will be the same, but if you activate this malfunctioning thing and install it into yourself, you could get +1 additional magical AC and be knocked prone.
Okay.
I'll pick up the shield and put it on my back and not equip it, but just kind of have it in case I ever
Okay.
need it.
Yeah.
How much
Oh.
does a shield weigh?
By the way, I should mention, I forgot at the beginning of this whole area that you had carried you had like a
Yeah.
tower shield in the cave. Did you like drop that off and just stop bringing it with you?
Yeah, when we were going through the white fog, it slipped out of my hand.
Yeah, you just could have been like, you know what? It's not worth it.
Nah, I think it's
Like, it's-
funnier.
Okay.
Cause I out of character forgot about it, so I think it's funnier if it like just fucking
Alright.
fucked off.
It's somewhere else in the labyrinth.
Yeah.
It went through the fog, but on its own journey. But
You
we're
alright,
waste
gonna-
yeah.
6
We're gonna
pounds by
meet
the
that
way.
shield again, and it's gonna be a
Be
great
sentient.
adventure.
Yeah, you got your regular little plate shield on your back. Is there anything else you guys are managing inventory wise as you're like searching through? And this will probably take a little bit to examine everything and sort of look over everything.
What in the goddamn did I call my mimic friend? What's his
Toothy.
name? Toothy. God. I'm just gonna. Bag of devouring. Okay, Toothy, 20 pounds. Alright, I had to sort out like my weight. So currently carrying. How the fuck? Oh, because of the gold. Oh man.
Ethan, I have a request.
Yes.
Because the war axes that Halbjorn had are war axes, so they'd be two-handed.
Uh-huh.
With like the time we have, could I like have like a little arts and crafts montage and just kind of cut the handles shorter so that like I can hold them with one hand, but they're like less powerful, and essentially mechanically make them into battle axes, but they have the cool lore now behind them.
Yeah, you could do that. What is
Okay.
your one-handed battle axe?
Battle
what
axes are just
damage?
1d8.
1d8. Okay, yeah, I'd be willing to say that you can like cut down the handle and it goes from like a 1d12 to a 1d10.
Ooh, okay. Now I have cool Halbjorn's battle axes, and I will drop my battle axes because I no longer need them.
Okay.
But I also am not equipping them right now because I can't until I have my cool feet.
And you're dropping your original regular battle axe, and you have his 2 battle axes. And are you keeping your regular hand axe, or are you
Oh, yeah.
dropping that as well?
Yeah, because I'm not equipping these right now
Okay.
because they don't have the light property, so I can't dual wield them until I
Okay.
get my cool feet, and then I
Okay.
can.
Okay. Cool.
Pop.
All right. Cassius, is there anything else you need to manage in terms of your inventory?
Nope.
Okay. Joyous, what about you? You all good?
I'm all good.
All right. Yeah, and then not long after that, I mean, with Cassius sort of rooting through his stuff, and with Balder going arts and crafts and repurposing these weapons into something, more his style. Eventually, you all feel a sort of wave of wind come from Morganite's process, and then a flash of light occurs as the weapon shimmers in its new form and floats gently down into her hands. And she looks over in your direction and says,
It is done.
Alright. Let me see it. I'm gonna like examine it. What should I write down for this bad boy?
So she'll sort of walk over and meet you halfway, right by your friends at the table here. And as you get it, your short sword itself, it's been given this magical sort of addition to it. And maybe you could call it like the sword of the fire elemental or something. But its design was maybe rather simple before, but now it has been given a more curved and sort of ornate design around the hilt and kind of in the shape of the blade a little bit. But you see in the center of the sort of pommel, center of the hilt, the red corundum has been embedded into it, allowing what seem to be like creases of magma to flow through the entire rest of the blade, fueling it with fiery energy. And this sword now, so your sword does the same base damage, but it has an additional effect now.
Ooh.
Its additional effect now is to, on top of your first hit with it, it'll deal 1d6 fire damage. Plus whatever, just 1d6 fire damage as an additional. And then it will catch the enemy on fire. And the turn after that, it will deal 1d10 fire damage to them.
After the turn. Okay, fuck.
Yeah, like next turn, they will still be on fire, and they will get an additional 1d10 just from being on fire before it fades.
Sounds good. Fucking tight. Alrighty. Yeah, Castus like starts spinning it around kind of in his hand and being like, alright, nice. You didn't do too bad, Toots. Thanks a bunch.
It is my pleasure.
You got any of those, oh, sorry.
No, out of character. So did she basically just enslave the fire elemental to power up a sword for the rest of its life?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Yeah. And if that gem breaks, you can assume the same thing will happen.
Holy shit, that's so funny.
Capitalism, boys.
Dude, we're playing a dangerous game. Yeah.
Don't crit fail with a weapon.
God, don't crit fail with the weapon. Wait, would that actually happen?
Mhm.
If I fucking crit failed with it, Ethan? Nathaniel?
I mean, you don't think so, but in the worst circumstances, if the gem breaks, you can assume the same thing will happen.
Jesus Christ. Alright, we'll have to keep some kind of like backup plan in that case that happens.
Just like put some bubble wrap around the gemstone and you're all good.
Yeah, exactly.
Duct tape to make sure it's stuck in there.
Hey, listen, you got any extra of those nice red potions? Ones that could potentially help us out a bit.
I apologize,
1 second.
but
Oh, okay. I love the gif that Kai sent earlier of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
It looks just like Daco Dog, and it's very good.
Whenever you say Daco Dog, there's a split second where my brain isn't thinking you're about to say dog and you're just gonna say Daco.
Looks just like Daco.
Yeah. I was confused.
Mhm.
Oh.
Cool.
Good, great.
Dude. I'm gonna be eating pork Takis tonight,
Pork Takis?
and that's
Dude,
gonna be good as heck.
It's a big pog.
Y'all ever just get excited about a meal?
I have before, yeah.
For my birthday, which is November 3rd, by the way, we're going to this place called Kobe's Steakhouse. It's very think like a mafia family would go there in like 1980.
Okay.
And they serve the best Miyazaki Kobe steak. Oh, dude, that shit's great. I get excited for that shit.
That's good. I
God.
could go for a steak.
Yeah, so, to answer your
Wow.
question, Tessa. Hey.
Mhm.
To answer your question about the potion, she says,
unfortunately, due to my time here and the aid I have tried to give to other parties of adventurers, well, that was the last one that I had, and I have not had the resources to find or even cobble together any other potions. That was all that I had on me, so we're running with what we've got now.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright. I mean, I'm ready.
let me look real quick, as she's like going to sort of evaluate her own skills to well, just to see if like there's anything she can do to help you guys as you guys like talk about heading out.
So, now that we don't have an elemental that we can enlist to fight with us, is the plan just we go in and kill them?
Probably gonna have to. I mean, like, do we want to have some kind of strategy going in? Like, do we want to, I don't know, anything people can do? Like, spells or some shit? Like,
My spells are very me-focused.
I'm out of magic.
I
Or
got,
what you would consider magic.
Cause I got one slot left, and I got a spell that'll make someone fall prone, potentially, you know, on the ground and shit, make them a lot easier to hit. But aside from that, the only other shit I can do really is I can summon my boy Duke, and I can make someone like me, and that's about it. So,
Well, if you
that
want to try to make them fall prone, that could be a good opening move. But then, assuming if it doesn't work, we're all just gonna go back to swinging, essentially.
yeah, essentially. Figure probably just gonna do that then. I can make one of them fall prone. But yeah, it sounds like a fine plan to me.
Well, whichever one you make fall prone, I will attempt to cut them into tiny pieces very quickly.
Sounds good, big guy. Make a nice sushi out of him. Let's go.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Alright. So,
Joyous...
And remember, Kai, you can control your turret as well.
Oh.
Stinky... Hey, do we want to kill this zombie for the XP, guys?
You don't need it.
But, like, how good would it be?
He's just pretending to wipe the bar down.
God.
You live for now. But at the end of the session, Ethan tells me I didn't level up. I'm running back here and I'm cutting it in half.
It's the last one you needed. Yeah,
God.
the Morganite nods to you and gestures to the door and says, "Well, onward, I suppose."
Alright. Sounds good. I'm gonna cautiously open the door. Like very, very quietly.
And as you slowly open the door and you just see a little area with a spiral staircase.
It's right there. Get him.
Holy shit. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna check for traps before heading on in.
Okay.
So... Where's investigation? There it is. Okay.
Yeah, you can tell that this staircase is just here for flash and flavor.
Alright.
Is this
Here we go.
Is this a go uppy staircase or a down?
Yeah, you go uppy staircase.
Go up.
Thank you for saying it the exact same dumb way I did.
Yeah, as you guys are going up, you see that the railing of the staircase is decorated with the same sort of white streamers and little paper mache decor, sort of baubles. As you're going up, this place has definitely been made ready for whatever event is, going on for these guys.
Someone's birthday. Holy shit.
All right. And you'll be at the bottom of the screen, and the ambience is on again, but once again, very quiet. Yeah, you. Hold on. Yeah, you ascend the spiral staircase, moving upward and onward, and you come to this place.
Okay. I'm gonna stealth forward. He's just gonna just say like, alright, wait for my signal. Yeah?
Do you want to send the rat?
I mean, I could, but I'm gonna have to open the door anyway.
Bo's just gonna step aside.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door, then I'm gonna come back, and I'll have to grab onto your arm or something. And then, I might send in Duke or something, yeah?
Okay.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks for everything, let's go. I'm gonna just stealthily open the door.
Planning on dying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks for everything, guys.
Thanks for everything.
Pog.
Listen, sometimes you have a brain fart and you can't think of what to say, so you just say something and just hope to move on. And then your big dummy friends don't let you move on, like you made a typo in the group chat.
Hey, kid. Here's looking to you.
All right. So you're moving forward, and you're just kind of like, are you trying to peek through the door before letting Duke out, or are you just like quickly getting Duke in there and then not like?
Well, because the second that actually, I could just kind of let him in. I'm trying to like because the door I assume is closed.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to very, very quietly just open the door a little bit,
Get a
and
little
then
peek.
get a little
Okay.
peek, and then send Duke running in.
Okay.
And then like I'll switch to his sight or whatever
Okay.
once I have like a fucking Baldur's arm.
Okay.
Almost called him Godfrey. Jesus Christ.
Let me
Uh,
let me show you what you see.
Okay.
So,
Aye.
you open the double doors, and light pours into your room, like over your face. And inside, you see quite the peculiar sight. A large number of specters float about the floor of the room, each gazing at a partner. The room is once again lined with white streamers and paper decorations. However, this time some lights have been added. You see many torches scattered across the room, each burning with a deep purple flame, clearly magical in nature. You also notice large statues of the god of death here, or at least what people assume the god to look like. These statues also have torches attached to them, however, they remain unlit. And then finally, up near the ceiling, multiple chandeliers have been hung up. And as you can see on either side, there are stairs moving up to the stage, but it seems you can't get a good look at what's on whatever this stage is without taking a bit of a closer look.
Okay. He's gonna just tiptoe back here.
Mm-hmm.
Just boop. And then boop. And he's gonna send a little Duke out
Okay.
through the crack in the door. And he's gonna have to grab onto Boulder's arm, obviously.
Spawn Duke in here.
Woohoo! What a big boy. I love him. I still can't control him. I'm sorry, Ethan.
No, it's okay. Some of these maps I didn't prepare that ahead of time. There you go.
That's so okay. Close Muse score. Okay. So Duke is gonna also try to be quiet and stealth through here.
All right.
If you can.
As you step in, give me a little stealth roll.
Let me pull up my rat stats, which are, let me tell you, not great. Yeah, a good +0 to that, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, but you're just a stinking little rat.
Just a stinky little rat. I mean, I don't know if they'll care that much about a fucking rat, but we'll see. Okay, so it's just gonna be a 1d20.
Check something.
Could have been worse.
Could have been
Could have been a lot worse.
Okay. So yeah, Duke goes in through the crack of the door there and starts scurrying along the floor. And it seems now that your viewpoint is so low to the ground that you can't exactly see what's up on the stage, but you can tell that there are like figures standing up there. You just can't get a good look at them.
Mhm.
And as you're scurrying along the ground, you see all these spirits like silently standing near one another.
Oh fuck me! I'm not gonna be able to move past them, or they're gonna get mad at Duke. Well, I can disappear him if need be. Hopefully before they hit him, because he has 1 hit point.
Well, as you say that, you scurry into the center of the room, and you hear a whizzing. It sounds almost like a laser. Let me roll something here.
Oh.
Let's see.
Dude, if Duke dies, I'm gonna be pissed off because I need to go back to that first episode and check to see if I actually bought charcoal. But if I didn't,
What's Duke's AC?
not good. 10.
Okay, so this hits. And you
He's
said
dead.
he has 1 health? Yeah,
He's
so
dead.
as you scurry into the center of the room, you're looking about trying to gather information, and you hear what sounds like a laser flying, and then you explode.
Cass just like comes back out of like the deprivation tank he was in, just goes, "Ugh. Fuck, god damn it, god fucking damn it." Okay.
What?
Duke's dead.
Oh. Shit.
There's some kind of, I know there's 10 ghosts in there, and there's some kind of laser shit, I guess, that they got. I don't know what it is, but it hit him and he's gone. So unless we can find 10 gold with the charcoal, I think he's out for the count for a little while. Which is great. Fantastic. Actually, gotta check that. I don't know if it's 10 gold or how much it is, but it's a money worth of
Whoa.
thing. Yep, 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, herbs, which are all consumed by the spell.
Mhm.
Now, like, luckily, I only have to do this for when I'm creating him, but Christ.
Mhm.
Yeah, great. Fucking fantastic.
Well, I'm
Yep.
very sorry about your little rat.
Yeah, thanks. Just gonna have to figure something else out, I guess, yeah? Fuck.
So there's just a bunch of ghosts in there?
Shit ton of ghosts and there's something up on a platform, but I couldn't see.
Mm.
Like, I can try to stealth in myself and get a better look, but I don't think it's gonna go that great.
Yeah,
enough.
I don't know how great that sounds either.
I can try to finagle with something with the mage hand or something. But,
I will let you know, Cassius, since you've seen this room both as a rat and peeked into it, whatever might be on that stage, if there are people up there, you can tell that you will be in plain view if you step through that door.
yeah. He says, yeah, not gonna be able to stealth through there. So, this is, we're kind of at a standstill here. Unless someone's got invisibility and just didn't tell us.
No, I do not have that.
Yeah.
Sadly, I do not either, and this stalemate feels very familiar.
Great. Yeah, fantastic.
You said they're up on a balcony?
Yeah, less like a balcony, more like a stage. There's like a couple sets of stairs that lead up to it, a lot of statues.
Well,
Would
I guess
Sorry, what?
I guess we're back to square one, which is we run in and we kill them.
Yep, just put down one rat. Poor Duke. You're the best of us.
What were you going to ask?
These things, these aren't torches, right?
They are torches, but they're
Oh, they
burning
are.
with a deep purple necrotic flame.
Okay, I see. That's interesting. Would Cassius have been able to see them?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so he would relay that. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, the torches in there have some kind of necrotic flame. I don't know.
Also,
Maybe that was one of the things that shot Duke.
To elaborate on the decor of the room, not only does it have the deep purple necrotic flame torches, but of course it has 3 chandeliers hanging around the room, which if you guys zoom out, I can actually show you where these chandeliers are hung. The chandeliers I will ping are hung here, here, and up here.
Okay. Oh, like so
and
that
if-
one's kind of above the balcony?
Yeah, and that one's like that one seems to be a lot higher up and a bit larger as well. Like it's the sort of grand chandelier.
Okay,
Those are all glowing with what seem to be like almost what look like glowing shards of glass. It seems that this room is devoid of any natural flame or natural lighting, and it's all just bright white shimmering lights and deep purple towards the floor, almost giving it a sort of like, giving it a sort of spooky ambience, but an unnatural spooky ambience.
Okay. Yeah, he'd relay that too. Just like where the chandeliers are, the fact that they are there. So like, whatever's up on the stage, we could try to like lure it down and do what we did last time. Just kind of send some shit out toward him. Down on top of him, that is.
Legitimate.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Joy gets it.
Okay, hang on one more time, because what
Mhm.
Cassius just said confused me for a second. The chandelier up here where it is right now, if it dropped, would it like hit the little stage or balcony thing?
It like half of it, the back half would hit the stage, and then it would probably like teeter off and fall to the floor as well.
Okay.
Like it's about half over at half not.
But like, there's one here, right? And
Yeah,
there's
like
also one here.
Yeah, there are ones hung like over what seem to be like the end of the stairs.
Yeah. So he just says, like, if we could lure them down the fucking stairs or something. The chandeliers are like right over the end of the stairs. So if they could get down there, then
Well, if there's also one on the stage, I can hit that one pretty much as soon as I step in.
Yeah, it's just that it's half on, half off. So if there's a guy who's not directly on the edge there, but if they are, go for it. Absolutely.
I can also be up on the stage, like in a second.
Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Okay.
So I'll rush him from one end, throw my axe as I do. And if
Sounds
they
good.
start coming down from the other staircases, you guys just try to drop the other ones on them.
Sounds good. I can, if there's anything on the stage, I could probably try to make it fall prone. Don't know if that'll work, but
That is
I
true.
can try. Yeah. What is the range on that actually? 1 second. That's actually, I think, too long. I don't think I can hit the stage from the door, but we'll see. Yep. I would have to be... Nope. I would have to be here to hit the stage. Alright, well, we'll see. That'll be like a last resort, I guess. Okay. Well, let's just try to go in, hit that chandelier, and get out alive, yeah?
Yep.
Can
Baldur,
have
good
like a
He's
like a
gonna-
fun drinking session or something after this.
Baldur's gonna go up to the door and kind of like hand on the handle, ready to throw it open, but like waiting for them.
Go for it, big guy.
Oh, okay. And I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, which it just lets me dash using a bonus action, so I can still have a main action ready, and I want to like run 60 feet towards the stairs, and as I come through the door, I'm gonna throw at whatever the chandelier here is.
Okay.
So I step through to begin doing that.
All right. And as you come through, you see this revealed on top of the stage.
Yeah.
So let me give a description before we get into the action.
Okay.
You bust open through the door and start pouring through, and up the stairs on what appears to be a stage, 2 figures stand and watch over the crowd of spirits. The figure on the right seems to be giggling and making quiet comments to the one on the left, the other seeming displeased, coldly gazing across the floor and, in your general direction as you guys are gazing or busting through the door, before giving a response to the woman beside him, sort of quietly. And as you guys do initially bust in, the ghosts don't seem to react to you or pay you any mind as you're moving forward. Do you go through with your action?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I will throw an axe up here
Okay.
at the chandelier. You want me to roll for that?
Yes.
Let me get to that. Go ahead!
Oh, hell yeah,
Wow,
brother.
Super hit it.
And then I'm just gonna use my movement, my like super fast movement, to run. Actually, wait, I can do that better.
Hell
Yep, I can
yeah,
run
brother.
there.
All right.
So I'll run past this dude, which I assume like a attack of opportunity from one of these guys.
No, they don't react
Oh,
to you
sick.
at all.
And yeah, I just
Yeah.
fucking run up, and I'm gonna come up here. Also, the chandelier, I'm assuming, would have fallen before I came up here.
Yeah, so as you throw your axe with extreme precision and you cut the chain on this grand chandelier quite flawlessly. So let me have their checks to dodge the chandelier. See if they do. No, they both fail it.
Nice.
You dash up onto the stage and start charging towards them. The chandelier falls, and smashes on top of them. And
What if
as
they were
you're
totally
sort of,
cool?
yeah, as you run up and the chandeliers, like, they both look up like, what the hell? And then the chandelier smashes onto them and pins them to the floor. The lady crying out and going, "Oh my, what is this?"
Oh, boy.
And-
It's Talia.
And the man that's there, sort of being knocked to the ground and then smashing the wood in order to get back to a knee, says, "I believe we have guests." And your axe
boy.
flies back to your hand as you come up and see this woman that you've pinned by the chandelier and this man just sort of coldly looking in your direction now. But they don't seem like frightened or necessarily surprised.
Is this not a fight now?
As you ask that, the lady on the ground just says, "Please, please, would somebody help me up?" And the man just says, "Give me a moment." And he sort of like brushes off his shoulder, which has like a stick of wood like jammed through his shoulder, like it just missed his like heart. And he yanks it out, drops it to the floor with a sort of wince and some blood falling out. And then he will levitate over these bits of chandelier and chop the wood next to her in order to start trying to give her an opening to get up. Do you want to stop him?
I'm gonna look to the door.
Cassius would probably like burst in and be like, "All right, let's go!" And then like notice that Balder wasn't fighting, or like that nothing was happening, and it's like, "What the fuck?"
All right, forget this. I'm gonna step forward. And I'm gonna green flame blade and just down on the still prone woman.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. That's this. Boo-hoo.
No, you as you come down, it seems like their movements move a bit quicker than you were reacting or like ready to react to, and your axe lands in the ground, and she's already like standing up behind you next to the other man. And the chandelier slowly starts to fall to the ground, her picking like whole chunks of wood out of her stomach as more blood pours to the floor, and they look like you fucked them up a good deal, but they're standing pretty steady as you get up to them. And she is going to gaze at you, and her eyes are going to light up with a cold blue light, and she is going to shoot eye lasers at you.
Oh boy. Are we?
Was it her that killed my good rat?
Are we gonna get fight music or initiative or anything?
I'm just doing this attack real quick.
Because Alice is. Oh, it's because it's the quiet ambience. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
the
what-
dead ass silence has been making me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's I said earlier. I pulled on the ambience, but it was quiet again because that's just how this ambience is.
That does hit me, by the way.
Okay. Let's see. You're gonna take 4 piercing damage from this laser just into your shoulder.
That's okay.
And I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at those. Hey.
Yeah, you beat
He
it.
is good at those.
So the edge of your shoulder sort of frosts over a bit, and you feel like if the wound had gone any deeper, it would have frozen into your shoulder and been a lot more devastating. And they both, like, stand off with you now as you're up here in front of them, like, ready to fight. And talking's a free action. I have dialogue, so dang it, I'm going to read it.
That's fair.
So they both stand, licking their wounds in a sense, like battle ready, as the man says, "Ah, I see you made it up here after all. How disappointing." "Yes, your group is quite strong compared to those that have been coming here for the past however long." "Yes, it is hard to keep track of time without the sun, as sad as that is." "Indeed. But I'm so happy you all made it."
Sorry,
Does it
okay,
surprise you all?
if we're not fighting, that's fine. I'm gonna keep swinging until you specifically tell me we're not fighting, because I'm not giving up, the...
Oh, I would prefer
initiative.
not to fight.
Okay, then we don't have to fight. We're just leaving.
Yeah, as you sort of ease up on them, the man to the left over here will say, or no, I'm sorry, she does continue. She says, "Oh, it's always so boring how the other two do things, having adventurers die on the way just to feed our pet. I always wish to play a little." He says, "Oh, you know how hard it is to keep it satisfied. If we were to," and then you hear the clacking of heels on stone, and both of them sort of cut themselves off a bit. And he is going to sort of try to levitate in this direction over the chandelier as if to make room. Do you try to stop him?
No, I'm just... Baldur
Okay.
speaks up. Okay, you said you want to play a little. The way you made it sound is as if a little before we still die. So I do want any sort of clarification on that.
Oh, do not worry, do not worry. No fighting needs to be had.
Okay, but you're gonna kill us, or at least attempt to, yeah?
And as you're asking her this,
Fucker.
the curtains part. The red curtains part ahead of you, and the heels come to a stop as you see this woman walk out.
Oh,
Who
buddy.
the fuck?
And she sees the chandelier on the ground, and she gives it a sort of like scowl as she moves a leg to swiftly kick it, and it goes flying straight across the room, shattering against the opposite wall. And then she looks to you, and then glances to the other two, and says, "Julius, Cassandra, quit the bickering at once. See, we have guests." And they both give a little nod. May confuse you, but they both give a light bow and a light curtsy. And she takes a step towards you, and she says, "Allow us introductions." And then she gestures to the man off to the side, and he bows to you all, and he says, "Julius von Gore on Treps and Decor." And then Cassandra gives you a light curtsy and says,
Cassandra Borgia, I entertain all of our esteemed guests.
and then the woman takes another little step back and will do a little twirl in front of you and says, with a half bow,
And I am Esmeralda Grey, the one organizing this event. Welcome to our eternal ball.
let me show you their character sheets.
So you're definitely gonna kill us, yeah?
Here's Julius.
You son of a bitch.
While this happens, I'll just...
Hey, big guy.
Yeah, so you get to see them all a little bit clearer.
Vampires.
God.
But yeah, so you say, you ask them, like, so you're definitely gonna kill us. And Esmeralda gives a tilt to her head and shakes, and she says, "Oh, well, no, not at all. I mean, you do not have to be dead in order to attend the ball."
Okay, and it's eternal?
Well, eternal fun, yes.
Okay, so, like, we can't leave, I'm guessing, is, like, the shtick.
Well, we would prefer if you would not. I mean, there is so much to do.
Okay,
And
if we mingle around for a bit, hang out, can we then leave?
And she, like, looks to the other two, and they sort of, like, tilt their heads a bit. She's like,
Yes, if you wish to mingle around, I see no problem in that. Mingle about. Maybe it will help you feel as though you wish to stay for, the grander party. We will have food out here in just a little while and music to dance to, so please, make yourselves feel at home.
hey, big guy.
Yeah.
Kinda like
Hello.
go over and whisper. Hey.
What are you whispering about?
Private shit.
Oh, my bad. I am so sorry.
Yeah. He's gonna then whisper to him, say, hey, I mean, if we're not attacking them immediately,
Like, I think we should.
I feel like we should, but I have that, like, the charm person spell. I could just make one of them like me, and they probably won't try to kill me. They gotta be helpful when I do that. So, maybe they'd be helpful and try to, like, let us out of here. I don't know, do we want to just go in, like, and just go for it, or try to get out of here without a fight? Like, what? I don't know what you want to do with this.
Hey, ma'am?
and she seems to, like, be walking back towards the curtains before turning to you.
Yes.
What's behind the curtains?
Oh, behind the curtains is our quarters.
Okay, is there any sort of swirling wall of fog back there?
Oh, as a matter of fact, yes.
Okay, are we not allowed to go back there?
I would prefer if you would not.
Okay.
What
cool.
if you really like me, Toots? Would you let me back there?
Hmm.
I'm a
She's
pretty
gonna
cool guy.
give a smirk and walk over towards you and sort of
This
put her
isn't good.
hand under your chin and start
Okay.
trying to look into your eyes.
Okay, a little bit
I
touchy-feely there,
understand it might
huh?
be hard to like Cassius. We've all been there.
Hey, alright, he's a jokester.
She says, you're a bit small, but
Small?
you have a nice look to you.
You are pretty small.
I'm not
Like-
small, I'm just, angular. And, lean.
Angular, lean. Yes, lean is the good word. And she kind of looks. She looks over Balder, she looks you head to toe, and she says, "You are quite the unit, though."
I have been described as that before, yes.
And quite direct as well. You wasted no time coming in here. I am actually quite impressed with the chandelier feat. I saw the latter end of that. Quite impressive.
Yeah, I was under the impression that this was going to be an immediate fight rather than the delayed fight this seems to be building towards.
You seem awfully eager to jump into a fight.
I would love to not, but it
We
you
just
all
want to head on through that fog, man,
we do just wish to head on through the fog. It's been quite a day.
Oh, but it does get so lonely here. And she looks into your eyes, Balder, and says, "Don't you wish to stay for just a little while? And I want you to make a wisdom saving throw."
Boo! I'm particularly glad he didn't make me do that.
Yeah,
Bye, Balder.
as she stares into your eyes, Balder, and does a little like curling back of her finger and says, "Won't you just stay with us for a little while?" You feel compelled to do as she asks, and you feel like, hey, maybe these vampires are actually pretty cool, and you want to spend some time with these guys.
What is there to do here?
Oh, well, what do you wish to do? Do you wish to dance? Do you wish to partake in some free food? Do you wish to train with what I see are mighty axes on, any particular targets? What is it that you enjoy doing? Do you play music?
I suppose food sounds fine.
Food. We can get you food right away, dear. Just, wait for us down by the lower floor, and I'll have Julius bring something out for you. Oh, Cassandra, she's more personable. And she gives you a little caress on the chest, which only makes you feel more inclined to stay here, as much as it normally wouldn't. And she gives you a nod, and walks back through the curtains.
Big guy, what the fuck? Are we staying here?
I mean, they've made it pretty clear we ought to, right?
Yeah, but we're trying to get... Like, they also said something about feeding their pet.
Did they?
Yeah. They have, like, some kind of thing they've been feeding the adventurers to. We should probably just get out of here. Like,
I mean,
hey,
I already made plans to eat food, so I feel like it'd be rude to leave now.
fucking food? Can I roll insight to see if, like, Cassius can understand that he seems to have been charmed?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, insight with my -2 wisdom. This is gonna be good, folks. I don't know shit.
No,
I don't know
you're like, well, maybe he's onto something. I don't know. Like, it would be rude to leave before the food is served.
I mean, he's not gonna believe him. He just thinks that, like, that Balder is, like, actually, like, okay, weird. But do you want to tell Joy that? Like, do you want to go back out and
Has Joy
mention
even...
that to?
He looks towards
Joy-
the door.
Joy hasn't come in yet. You want to, like, mention to him?
Well, I was told to wait.
You can fucking go out there and just
Yeah, you were at least told to wait on the at the lower floor, so this would be within something that you feel like you're capable of doing.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, just let's the fuck? Did she shoot lasers out of her fucking eyes?
One of them did, yes.
Do you think that's what killed Duke? He got shot with a laser.
Yes, probably.
What the fuck?
I don't know what else they could have here that would be... It'd be strange if they had two things that could shoot lasers.
Killed
One
the
is
fucking
already
rat.
surprising.
She killed a little rat.
She did, I mean, I dropped a chandelier on them. I feel like, easy square.
Cause they're probably feeding on people who come through here or something.
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Baldur pushes open the door.
Okay. Yeah, your feet crunch over the glowing, like sort of shards of what look to be like glowing glass from the broken chandelier as you get to the door and open it.
Joyous.
God,
God.
Kai's dead.
Kyla!
I've been talking this entire fucking
Oh
time.
no.
Oh no.
I'm sure there were
So
plenty
Joy's
of
just on
funny
his turret.
goofs.
Okay. Yeah, he's sitting
Joy's
on
on
his
the
turret.
turret spinning. It is
Let me-
spinning in a circle. All
Let
he's
me
been doing.
bring you to front, and then there you go.
Oh, hello. I assume you won. I didn't hear anything though. Caused me quite the large
No,
amount
we
of
didn't
confusion.
even fight.
Yeah, we're not fighting anymore.
Oh,
I don't know. He wants to stay. They didn't technically fight us, I guess. They seem like they just want to have us for dinner or something, which they didn't say that, but if they did, that
Fair.
would have been ominous.
I did drop a chandelier on them, and then they shot me in the shoulder with their laser eyes, and now I've been told to wait to eat food.
so
Uh.
Joyous would look to Morganite and
Mhm.
ask, "What are these things?
What do you mean?
The creatures that are in the next room? What are they?"
As I said before, the people that run
Vampires.
this place. Yes, vampires.
Vampires.
How
I'm
do you
going to
spell
assume-
that? VAMPIRS or YRS?
Does it matter?
It matters to me very much.
I spell it IRS.
Strange.
IRES.
Correct
Canon
opinion.
knowledge.
In that case, I assume that vampires require blood on a basis almost akin to what organics require food to survive, yes?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to assume they're going to try and eat Cassius and Baldur.
I would assume
They're
so.
not gonna.
I would
They're not
assume
gonna
so as
fucking
well,
eat-
yeah.
They're not gonna fucking eat me. I don't want anybody near my goddamn skin, especially on my neck. Ugh.
Yes, I
Hello?
assume they will kill you before doing
Yeah.
so.
What? Hi. Hello.
Your doves are ready.
Oh,
And
good.
she's like kind of carrying like a little silver platter with some hors d'oeuvres on them.
I had
What the
been waiting
fuck?
for those specifically.
What the
Mhm.
fuck?
What kind of hors d'oeuvres are they? Can I see from here?
It is like actual just fancy food that you would find at like a ritzy rich person party. Just like little finger foods, you know?
Joy, they brought out hors d'oeuvres, like food and shit.
They don't want their
Uh.
food supply being unhealthy. That would be unwise.
Oh, I guess I'll come to you. I thought we were going to meet each other halfway.
She just
Baldur,
nods to you
I
next to
don't,
take some food.
don't know if you should. Hey,
Yeah, Baldur just kind of takes the plate, I guess, and then we'll turn
Okay.
around.
And then she gives a little clap and says, "Oh, please do enjoy."
I don't know why I ordered these. I ate in the last room. I'm not really hungry.
Likewise, Morgan, I assume they were not so cordial to you, concerning your biology.
Oh, not at all, but... Well, they have this hypnotic magic about them.
they have what?
Hypnosis. It is something they are able to activate naturally based on eye contact.
Well, let's all keep an eye out for that. And Baldur's gonna eat one of the hors d'oeuvres.
And you actually, you both, as you're about to continue talking, and Baldur, as you're in the middle of eating, you hear clapping come from a distance, and you all hear Esmeralda call out and says, Now we will begin the ballroom dance, the grand dance of the spirits. Julius, Cassandra, if you would. And they both nod. And then, almost like they're sort of like parallel to one another, mirroring each other's movements, they do sweeping dance-like motions to separate. And then, like conductors of an orchestra, they raise their hands and then begin organizing, and all of the ghosts on the dance floor begin to move. And you hear a sort of magical music begin to play, seemingly out of nowhere.
What the fuck?
And all of the ghosts come together in pairs. What you see ahead of you now on this stone floor, the spirits are coming together and they just begin ballroom dancing. They move about, filling the room, and still not seeming interested in you in the slightest, as their essence slowly starts to spiral upwards towards the ceiling.
What the fuck?
Standing down here with all of the ghosts in the middle of this, it almost looks like living streamers are spiraling up to light the area where the chandelier used to be and fill the room with this ethereal sort of mist.
What the fuck?
Well, that's neat.
This is weird. Okay, so because I don't want to metagame.
Uh-huh.
But like, she, as the Esmeralda girl was like, very clearly, like, you know, tipping Cassius's chin up so she could try to look in his eyes, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she, I don't know, would he, like, I did roll earlier, I guess, to see if, like, I noticed he was hypnotized.
Mhm.
But would I be able to, like, gauge or, like, connect the fact that Morganite just said, like, hey, eye contact,
Mhm.
hypnosis, to
you-
this? Or I just be like, nah, that's just, hey,
Roll
weird.
insight to think about it.
Sure. That sounds good and fine to me. God damn, why couldn't it have been Arcana? Nope, I don't know shit.
Yeah, you feel like it's weird, and you're definitely thinking about it, but you're not totally sure one way or the other. It could have been because she just didn't find you worth hypnotizing, or it could have been because she couldn't. You don't know. You can't tell. And as you guys are standing there and you're thinking about this, I'm not going to move the ghosts individually, but as they're ballroom dancing, they seem to move almost in a whirlpool-like motion, fading straight through you, and it doesn't hurt you, but they're all moving roundabout like a whirlpool of, you know, ballroom dancing ghosts, as they are right here.
Okay, I don't really like this. Hey, look, you two, this is a little weird. I don't know, they haven't attacked us yet, but... Oh yeah, there was also, like, they started mentioning, like, a pet or something that they have, and that, like, it never seems to be satisfied, and they have to keep it fed, and it super sounded like she was gonna, like, try to feed us to it.
Oh yeah, that was a thing, but
Yeah,
I mean,
are
these
you
hors d'oeuvres
asking-
are pretty alright.
First of all, are you talking to Morganite and asking her, or are you just talking amongst the group?
I'm just chatting, like, with these two. And
Okay.
I guess Boulder too. But, like, more
Yeah.
so just trying to inform these two, like, hey,
Okay.
there's weird things happening.
I will say, first of all, Balder, yeah, these hors d'oeuvres, excellent. Like, they you know, I mean, they taste really tasty as, like, snacks. Like, this is legitimately probably some of the best food you've ever had.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's the most spiced, it's really well balanced, it's just little bite-sized things, it's good. But yeah, Cassius, as you say that, Morganite looks straight at you and says,
What do you mean, pet?
I don't
don't-
fuck.
I haven't. Unless they're talking about what was downstairs, I'm not quite sure what they would be referring to.
I don't. You think I fucking know? All I saw is that huge curtain, and they keep going in and out of it. The fog's behind it, by the way.
It is, but we're not allowed back there.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to fucking go back there.
I mean, if they let us, I guess.
We don't have to ask permission. That is legitimately like the last thing that we do.
Nah.
Look, I don't know. There's some kind of pet back there. I think there's something like I don't know. Something that it seems like they gotta feed, and it seems like carnivorous.
Morganite walks up next to you, Joyous, sort of slowly, and kind of peers over your shoulder, Cassius, at the ballroom dancing ghosts. And she sort of watches them go around as you're worriedly telling your friends this information. And she just sort of shakes her head and sort of taps you on the shoulder to get your attention for a moment. And as you look at her, she just says,
I'm not sure what's going on, but this dance unsettles me.
Why? What?
Something about it doesn't feel right.
Like, okay. Sorry, I had to yawn. Like, big guy doesn't want to fight though, so I'm not sure what to do here. But like, if they get the drop on us, then we're gonna fucking die.
It would be unfortunate to watch more adventurers fall to hypnosis. We need to try to find a way out, with Balder somehow breaking whatever has happened to him.
Happened? He's just doing this.
He is
Guy's
doing
finicky.
this to follow
The guy's-
their will.
The guy's just finicky.
I'm not finicky.
Yeah, I mean you're being finicky now, so I assume you're just finicky.
I mean,
Well,
it just
I am
seems
not
rude,
sure
that's
how
all.
much. I'm not sure how much I can be of assistance until we have a plan. So, for now, I will observe.
and she takes a little step back.
Joyous would just step in and look around and go, Balder,
Yeah.
do you feel like you're under any sort of compulsion?
I don't think so.
Joyous has no idea how to, like, deal with this. And I assume he's alright then, yes?
He's just being weird. I don't know if it's like a spell thing though.
I don't
okay.
think I'm being that weird.
Okay, this guy's coming. Alright.
Hello,
great.
hello. Esteemed guests, he puts his arms out to the sides and says, are you all
Hey.
having fun?
Yep. Crazy amounts. Yeah, we're just fucking going, man. It's great.
Well, why don't you move out onto the floor and begin dancing? It is part of the event, eh?
I'm not a big dancer. I just sort of stay outside and tap my foot if you get me.
Oh, I see, yes. Esmeralda is quite the type. The leaders tend to be that way, eh?
They do?
Yes, standing back, observing, making sure everything goes as planned. It is how they happen, yes?
Right, yeah. Now, hey, my esteemed colleague here, don't mean to ruffle your feathers or act rude or anything. This is a great shindig you got going on, but,
Right.
when exactly are we allowed to leave?
Oh,
Heading back through the mist?
preferably never.
Okay, yeah, alright, yeah, but I mean, like,
That's a shame.
And he kind of like raises his eyebrows a little bit and looks at you, Cassius, and you feel so like as you're like sort of glancing around and looking at him, you just catch eye contact and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
motherfucker, come on. You
And
know
he says,
I'm
"Won't
shit
you-"
at...
And he says, "It's okay. Won't you stay and dance with us?"
Go home.
And you feel the swirling sort of fogginess in your head, but you feel another voice egging you and saying, do not, the very familiar voice, and you shake it off.
Okay. This could be a... He's not a leader, though. But I don't want to go near that other woman, because that seems dangerous. Yeah, you know what? He's just gonna give, like, a little smile. Like, you know what? And he's gonna try to put his hand on the guy's shoulder.
if he
Uh-huh.
can. It's
He kind of like, as you do that, he like rolls his shoulder back like very casually, and your hand misses.
Come on, don't be like that. You're a pretty alright guy. You know what?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, you know what? We'll stay a little while. You know, how about you and me? Just we're vibing a bit, yeah?
Yes, vibing. Yes.
Yeah. Listen, I got a couple questions for you, man, and I think it would really help make my stay absolutely fantastic. I want to try to cast Charm Person on him.
Okay.
This might
yeah.
go so badly, but
Okay.
you know what? We'll try.
Okay.
He has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Has to beat my shit spell save DC.
Let's see. Straight
Which-
wisdom saving throw.
Which it might.
Okay. And what does he have to? Oh, what does he have to beat?
12.
He beat it.
Motherfucker.
So what? Okay. Describe the spell and what happens if he breaks it.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. It doesn't mention if the person actually notices if he's been charmed
Mhm.
by me. So I'm just assuming not.
I'll roll an insight check since they know hypnosis.
That's fine. Yeah. But he would Cass would have spread his arms out and yeah, hey, let's just whatever. And the guy would have very briefly felt this feeling washing over him, oh hey, this is yeah, I know this guy. This is a really nice dude. I should be helpful and friendly to him.
Mhm.
But then
as
obviously
this-
failing that, it would have shaken it off and been wait, what? No, what the fuck? Weird.
Yeah, he feels the familiar touchings and proddings into his mind before shaking it off. And he gives you a very stern look, and you can tell that it failed. But he doesn't seem to think anything of it. And he says, yes, what could I do to help make your stay that much better?
He's left frozen in that position with his arms up tell me about yourself, man.
Oh.
And
would
he
like to know
whispered a
anything more
joyous
about
I
me?
fucked up. Yeah, you just you know yourself. How long you been down here, you think?
Oh. He seems actually surprised that you asked that question. And he starts to think for a second, and he says, well, it has been quite a long time. Actually, we have all been down here since the Labyrinth began, as it were.
God, that's a while, huh?
We were in our royal manor when everything occurred, the lower levels being sucked into everything. But thankfully,
Royal
there is
manor.
plenty of room to work with.
Yeah, but you were royals before this, huh?
Oh, absolutely. I am, as I said, Julius von Gore of the von Gore house.
Huh. Wow, some rich person shit there. You really got yourself a status, huh?
Yes, as does Cassandra. Borgia is
Ah.
quite the popular household over in the next country, but she was over here visiting during our party when everything happened.
Man. Yeah, that must be fun going from, lavish outdoor, really nice places, natural light and shit down to this place, huh?
Yes, it eventually started to suit our tastes.
Yeah, eventually. You ever get tired of this scenery, though? Same old shit day in, day out, eternally.
We change it every so often. I am the head of decor. I use what I can to make this place sparkle and shine with a new light, but this time I chose to go simple and wild.
Yeah, love what you've done with the place, man. Man. And there's three of you up here, yeah? You just been here together for thousands of... How long has the Labyrinth been a thing?
You don't... Actually, nobody really knows exactly anymore, but you can tell it's from before your grandparents' time. How long
Okay.
before your grandparents' time? Maybe a couple of generations.
Okay.
Yeah, but just the three of you down here, hundreds of years.
Yes, it has become quite... Well, it began as awkward, but began to become comfortable, as it were.
Huh. I bet the pet's hard to take care of down here, huh? It like,
Oh,
it ever get cramped or anything? You know, small
Hmm.
spaces and shit.
I would not say cramped. We have a wide open space right here where it is very hard to feel cramped, would you say?
Yeah, I suppose. It come out here often?
Ah, yes, this is our main party room, though the dining room is downstairs.
Yeah,
We
you-
end up down there sometimes, but most of the time we are up here or in
Ah.
our own personal room.
Yeah, right. And, huh. Interesting. You. How often is this, dancing thing? Like, every day? Or What?
Yes,
Huh.
about every hour we can muster it. We give it a break sometimes to not, well, push our limits, I suppose.
Huh. Yeah, I'm really interested in that pet. What's his name?
Oh, do not worry, you will actually be able to meet the pet quite soon. Stick around, dance. We will introduce
Yeah.
you soon. And he turns and walks
Okay,
off.
okay, yeah, alright, buddy. Fucking God.
Cassius,
Yeah?
they are 100% going to try and kill and eat your body.
Yeah, no, I actually kinda gathered that myself, Joy, I don't know.
Also, I don't think dancing with a bunch of ghosts is a good idea for one's own.
No, I'm not gonna do that either. I also just, I don't know how to dance. But, like, this doesn't. Oh, fuck. The other one's over there.
Yeah,
She's not looking at us, is she?
I can
Yeah,
blame
she
the
doesn't seem to be looking directly at you. She's kind of moving about the dance floor and just sort of checking on everything and making sure everyone's having a good time. The ghosts not giving answers to her, but she seems to pretend like they are and giggles in response, giving a little wave of her hand.
Okay. So what the. Okay, so they're gonna bring some kind of fucking pet out soon.
You know, despite their way of subsisting being quite crude, I can applaud their obnoxious use of pleasant insistence to keep you all here.
I'm not willingly staying here. The guy.
Oh.
Would I have recognized that he tried to hypnotize me?
Let me read, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, you'd probably be able to feel it. You probably would have been able to feel that he tried to do something to your mind, and because you broke out of it, you can register that.
Okay. Yeah, so he just goes, yeah, I mean, that guy tried to fucking hypnotize me. So granted, I tried to do the same thing, but you know. And he, like, goes silent as soon as she walks by, and just goes, ha ha, really, really great music, hey, Joy, and, like, punches him in the shoulder, like, kinda.
She waves a handkerchief at you, and taps over and sort of runs over to you and grabs your hand and looks at you and says, "Won't you please dance with me?"
Okay,
And
touchy.
You gotta make a wisdom save.
Oh, come the fuck on! Leave me alone!
You can make it an advantage, knowing that she's probably about to do this as you come over.
Can I
No.
use my inspiration to one more time?
Yeah, sure.
Please? Come on!
No!
Come on!
4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Cassius.
Not Cassius, not God!
Hey, can Joyous just barehanded punch Cassius inside the head?
Yeah, you could do that if you wanted while she tries to whisk him away.
Fucking deadass. Please do it.
Yeah, do you want to try to...
What the fuck is my melee? I think it's just a d20.
Is it plus your strength?
Do I even have strength? I have -1 strength.
Yeah, go for it.
Dude, pog. With a d20 -1. Give me that 18, you bastard.
Come on, please, baby.
You motherfucker.
God damn it,
Yeah,
God hates me.
As you like move to try to like raw punch him in the side of the head, she whisks him out of the way of you with immense strength. She just grabs you by the hand, Cassius, spins you in the air over her, and like catches you bridal style before setting you down on the opposite side, Joyce, your fist completely missing him, and she grabs your hand and says, "Let us dance, dear." And you feel
Oh, okay,
inclined to
yeah,
do
sure.
so.
Yeah, sure. He cannot dance. He has never learned to dance, so this is
Yeah, as you're
Not-
dancing with her, she's definitely leading you, and she says, "Follow my steps, dear." And she holds you close and starts dancing with you.
yeah, okay, sure.
He kind of like opened the door and like, Morganite,
Yes.
they are not faring very well, and I missed the punching.
Hmm. I hope that it is not too late for them.
Punch Balder.
Cassius, as you are dancing about with her, you guys are going in a circle, and you're at first you feel a bit awkward, but she actually makes you feel very, very comfortable, like legitimately, not just because you're being manipulated, but she's smiling at you, she's having a good time, and like you actually feel like you might be having a fun time. Like you're being forced to dance, but she's actually quite personable. And as you're dancing with her, she pulls you in close, gives you a soft breath in the ear, and then she bares her fangs and is going to go to bite down on you. And you do not feel like stopping her. So you're gonna take. Let me see. You'll take 6 piercing damage
Fuck
as
me.
her fangs go into your neck.
Jesus Christ.
He has a
But
very thin neck.
you get to make a wisdom saving throw at advantage due to the pain.
No, baby.
I'm sorry, brother.
Actually, no.
No, she...
Wow.
Alright, in addition to that, let's see.
Trying to see if there's
Yeah.
anything I can.
So, she begins sucking your blood, and she sucks some of your blood out, and you feel like this is just super kinky. But she sucks some of your blood out, and you will take 4 necrotic damage, and that's after it was reduced. So 4 necrotic damage.
After being reduced. Jesus Christ!
Yep.
I'm gonna die before I even get into this fucking fight!
She sucks some of your blood, and then you feel a little lightheaded, and she releases you to spin over towards your friends and bump into Balder, and she gives you a tender little wave and walks off, wiping off her lips, and you suddenly feel released from whatever that trance was, and she hops up onto the stage with one bound.
You're just gonna. Yeah.
I got
What
it.
the fucking. Ow! What the fuck?
Cassius, I understand now.
Yeah, what? Ow!
Oh, all these spirits of the other adventurers. They all died here. They killed them very slowly. I personally don't respect the method, but it seems to be rather effective against you.
Ow! What the? Just bit my fucking neck, man!
I assume we should destroy them. They're not going to
Yeah,
stop until
no.
you're dead, and I assume they'll just destroy me entirely.
Yeah, I figure. Ow! Jesus! Fantasy Jesus.
Jesus.
God. Okay, so we should just attack them. Yeah.
Or
Let's just.
you can always ask
Or-
them directly, but they'll probably just, obscure the truth and then continue trying to murder you.
We 100% tried that up there already.
Did you take off their heads, incinerate them, douse them in acid until they're melted?
No, we haven't done that. I mean that we tried asking directly what the fuck was going on, and they didn't give
Oh.
us. Ow! God!
You kind of open the door and lean back in. Tell Morganite, I'm going to assume that all these ghosts in here are the dead of the adventurers that have been unfortunately unalive. That be fair?
I believe so, yes.
Fucking God. Okay.
Kind of poke Balder in the shoulder.
Yeah, go ahead.
Poke. Just wondering if Dako's here, if he's still eating snackies.
Still has his finger foods. Deko. Yeah, he might be putting stuff away.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Mhm.
Seems like it, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's just gonna keep like holding his neck, which I assume is still like trickling a bit of blood. Just fuck. Okay. So we just gotta get out of here. We just gotta fucking kill him. Should we just start attacking them? Just outright? I mean, like, maybe if I'm like in a fight or something with her, then it'll be harder for her to like, hypnotize me or some shit.
Simply do not match her eyes.
Yeah.
Or slice them out. I assume that would work
wait.
just as well.
Yeah, she's got like laser eyes and shit. You think reflective surfaces would just bounce them back to her?
I cannot
Or do you think it's like a
boast
physical
to
thing?
know. I cannot boast to know the properties of lasers in all of their entirety, much less from a mystical creature.
Yeah, okay, whatever. We're just probably gonna have to go start attacking them, but
You notice how they paid absolutely zero attention to me.
yeah.
I assume,
mean-
considering my lack of soul, he threw little exclamation points, and blood, I am of absolutely zero value to them. I
Probably.
wonder if they'd let me go through the portal unstopped.
You're not gonna leave us.
Oh no, purely hypothetical.
Yeah, alright. Do you have blood?
I have forms of liquid in my body that help my body function.
But not blood, huh?
They serve nowhere near the same purpose as blood functions for yours.
Well, I mean... Okay.
Also, are these ghosts hostile in any way, shape, or form? Or are they just having a good time chilling?
They're just kinda hanging out, seems
Yeah,
like.
they don't mind you at all. They're just dancing. Empty dancing, empty gazes. Also, welcome back, Deco.
Hello.
Hello.
So I gotta stink and do something?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, they were getting your attention.
Well, my
Baldur.
connection just fucking tanked.
Oh!
Okay, I'm fine now. It went up to like 600 ping.
Ooh.
Yes. Is not what Baldur says. Baldur Baldur turns and regularly says yes.
Yes!
Oh. Recently. Oh, yeah, by the way, Cassius was hypnotized. And then, I'm almost certain that one, he'd point to the person, like the vampire that did it.
Mhm.
Bit them in the neck.
No, she sucked my blood. It was kinda kinky. Weird.
Well, I guess they were just thirsty.
Yes.
What
but
the fuck
eventually
is-
that will kill him.
What the fuck is going on with you?
What?
We gotta, like that's a red flag. We gotta get out of here.
That they bit your neck?
Yeah, it's weird. It's
I
not
mean, I hit
good.
them with a chandelier.
It's true.
They
Yeah,
can
but
recover, though.
They can, yeah.
I mean, we could just take a nap.
I'm not gonna take a nap here. We gotta
Okay.
go.
I don't think we're allowed to, is the issue.
What? Since when are we asking permission? Sorry.
You're losing it. You got your life sucked out of you.
Yeah, he's dying. We don't have to ask permission to leave. We can just fucking kill him and go.
That seems rude. I'm also not
No.
eating.
Who the fuck cares about being rude? He's gonna shove him or try to. It's not
Okay.
gonna work, but he's gonna try.
Yeah. You roll strength, and Deco, you can roll strength or constitution.
Let's see how this goes, babes. No. No.
Yeah, you get pushed off of him like a bouncy castle wall.
God. Fucking come on.
Well, that was also rude.
I don't give a shit. You can have hors d'oeuvres later or something. We
I-
gotta go, man.
I do think that's not true. I'm pretty sure this is maybe the only place in the labyrinth I'll be finding hors d'oeuvres. Yeah.
Then I don't give a shit. I don't care if this is the only place we're gonna find hors d'oeuvres or whatever. We're gonna end up like Godfrey, man.
Well,
I mean, I don't.
I'm pretty sure you shall be the hors d'oeuvres at this rate.
That could happen.
Yeah.
That's true.
Please stop. What do you mean that's true?
I mean, they're vampires.
You just okay?
Hey, look,
You're
they're
okay
coming
with
now.
that?
I mean, we're already
Ugh.
here.
And
Hello.
this man comes walking over towards you, his little cape billowing, and he says, "Hello, hello. Ah, what is your name, large one?"
Oh, good me.
Ah, yes. Would you like to put the foot down for a moment and have a dance with me?
No, you don't. Not. Actually, he steps on people's feet a lot. Really not a great dancer. And
it's
we're in the middle
I will
of
show you the ropes.
No, we're in the middle of a conversation. Actually, we don't really need to do anything like that.
I do
We're
actually
fine.
not like dancing.
Oh, won't you please dance with me? Roll a wisdom saving throw as he tries
Okay.
to charm you.
Dude, everybody's getting to charm me today.
Yeah, this dude's kind of hot.
Boulder respects it.
He's like, won't you please put the food down just a moment? You can go back to eating after, but first, give me a dance. Give me your hand. I will show you a good time.
That seems fair. I can probably squeeze in more hors d'oeuvre eating between this dance and whenever you guys do kill us. And I hand the hors d'oeuvres to Cassius.
Stop! Don't fucking!
He takes your hand and starts to walk you out there.
I'm gonna throw the hors d'oeuvres on the ground. And then just okay. Hey, Joy, do you mind if I just get this party started metaphorically?
Baldur's, you're dancing with him. He guides your motions a lot, and he kind of shows you how slick he is on the dance floor. And you're a little
Whoa.
clumsy, but you're able to catch up with him a little bit. And as you guys are dancing, he'll come over closer to you and try to bite you.
Can I
And you
try
feel
to
like
do
letting him
something
that.
before? Can
Yeah.
I-
What do you want to try to do?
Can I do I notice him doing the same
Oh yeah,
thing?
it's so clear that he's doing.
Yeah. Cass is just quickly gonna say to Joy okay, let's just start fucking fighting. All right, we're just gonna do it. All right, prepare yourself. Yeah, that sound good?
I will not stop you. This is probably the best course of action.
Sounds great. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on that guy
Okay.
and try to just attack him
Okay.
to stop him from sucking my friend's blood. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, as his fangs are like coming down on Baldur's big meaty neck, the Toll of the Dead starts up and he hears the bells ringing around him. And you said a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. And
I
what
feel
does
like
he
they
have
have
to
good
beat?
wisdom, which is annoying.
What does he have
12.
to beat?
Just the same
Hey.
12.
He beat it. He got really lucky though.
Motherfucker, come on!
You hear the bells ringing as you focus on him, and he glances at you, and you feel the eye contact. Not like he's trying to charm you, but just like he knows what you just pulled, and he quickly swaps places with Baldur in the dance. And as he does this, he swings his little fangs around onto Baldur's neck, and is going to go down to bite you. And once again, Baldur, you feel like letting this happen. So you're going to take 5 piercing damage as he bites into your neck. And as he starts trying to suck your blood, the pain actually gives you an opportunity to break this.
Oh, dude.
If you want to make a wisdom saving throw.
This'll be funny.
What are the odds of another 0?
And Tessa, did I give you advantage last time, or did I just have
Yeah,
you roll a regular one?
gave me
Okay,
advantage.
You can roll at advantage.
Dude. I'm
Another
good at those.
2. Oh my god!
Yeah, he bites down, starts sucking on your blood, and you are going to take...
I already took damage.
Oh, no, additional damage, because
Oh,
now he's
okay.
sucking your blood. You'll take 3 necrotic damage as he sucks some of your blood out.
Okay.
And then he pulls his fangs out of your neck and gives you a pat and says, a good one. Very tasty. And then he gives you a light tap, as if you guys are done dancing, and goes to walk off. And Baldur, you feel like a little woozy, but you'll feel like you'll get over it here in a minute, maybe with some more hors d'oeuvres, which are now on the floor. And you feel like, in order to eat more, the floor's not such a bad place to eat them off of.
Well, that was unpleasant. Cassius, why'd you throw my hors d'oeuvres on the floor?
You just what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
What?
I do not know how to break hypnotism. I assume lighting you on fire would do nothing but cause you immense pain.
Do you think we have to hurt him?
I
don't
don't
wanna-
know.
Do this more if we're gonna fucking fight.
Well, no. The pattern is, they walk up to you, they ask you to dance, they hypnotize you, they bite you. I assume this will continue for another... I don't know what time it is. For a while, and then you'll die, and then you'll be a ghost.
I have
I'm
a
not
lot of
gonna-
blood, so it'll take a little bit. And he squats
not
down
gonna-
and picks up an hors d'oeuvre.
I'm
I'm
not
more
gonna
thinking
fucking
Cassius.
die.
He's very small.
Oh yeah, it'd take Cassius like 2 bites.
It's not gonna take me any fucking bites. Shut up, man.
And you hear a voice off in the distance, being Esmeralda, and she says, "Are my guests having some issues?"
We're having a wonderful time, man. Thank you so much.
Oh, very good, thank you.
He's... Fuck me, man. Is just gonna fully also try to, like, punch Baldur. This isn't gonna work. You have crazy AC. But,
I do have that now, that's true.
yeah. Okay, just gonna give him a punch then, I guess. For, like, unarmed, you don't add your proficiency, do you? It's just, like, basically a strength.
Yeah, I think so.
Bitch!
Whoa, baby.
Yeah, you say, "We're having a wonderful time." She's like, "Ah, yes." And then Baldur looks back at you, and you just uppercut him. Like, your little wrinkly little hand, like, makes its way to his chin.
Wrinkly?
No, I meant to say wriggly.
You old man.
You're
You old
Dude, they
fuck.
sucked out my blood and they also aged me 20 years.
But your wriggly little hand, it manages to wriggle its way in there. But yeah, you managed to clip his chin within his helmet, and you uppercut him, and it sends him stumbling back for a step, and Baldur, you're knocked out of the hypnosis. And you're quite aware of everything that's just been happening, basically against your will.
That work?
Yeah, they
I-
hypnotized me.
Oh,
dude.
thank God.
I'm gonna go up and kill him.
Yeah, let's go, please.
You take left staircase, I take right.
Yep, sounds great.
I'll go.
As
Come
you
now.
guys start walking
Come
to
steady.
either side with determination
I'm
in
I'm,
your eyes.
I'm still carrying my hors d'oeuvres.
You guys start walking off to either side with determination in your eyes, and Esmeralda looks down to you as you're walking. This will be free action talking because I want to start combat in this, But she looks down to you, Baldur, and says, "Oh, my dear, what is it that you need this time? Perhaps some more hors d'oeuvres or a dance with me?"
Yeah, sure, we can dance.
Hmm. And she gives you a look over as you're walking up, and let me roll an insight. Yeah, that makes sense. She's looking at you, and having been the one to initially hypnotize you, she can tell it's been broken. She can tell you've got some newfound vigor since you're not just eating more of the... Well, you're carrying the hors d'oeuvres with you, but
I
it
eat
doesn't
one.
seem like they're your primary focus. And she says, "Are you sure that's all you want, dear? Come, look into my eyes for just...
I mean, we're gonna dance, and I'm gonna rip your head off your body.
Very well. But do bear in mind that before, we were not asking you to stay. We were demanding that you do. We, as well as our pet, need our feed, after all." And her eyes glow red as she snaps, and the other two's eyes also begin glowing red, and they both look at you, Cassius. And she says, "Now, come, dance with me, and we will prepare for battle."
And when I take a step up the staircase, suddenly I'm at the bottom again, looking up at this vampire.
Nani?
That was a JoJo joke for those of you at home.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, initiative.
Are these ghosts getting any angrier now that we're fighting, or no?
No, they still don't give a care about you at all. Wow.
I didn't get that.
God. Also, guys, I was not doing anything because I was waiting for one of these days these guys will roll a good wisdom save. 8, 6, 8, 4,
No!
6, 8,
It's
1,
just like
0.
JoJo.
Just like JoJo.
None of you rolled above a 9.
No!
We're really
Bitch.
bad at wisdom, dude.
We're really not wise! Cassius has no fucking common sense!
It's just Even if you rolled like a 10, or your max roll was an 11 between like
He
4
sees
rolls between both
hot
of you.
vampire, and that's it, baby.
Holy shit.
All right, we're gonna begin combat, and this battle is going on to the dance music, and the ghosts are still dancing, so this is what we'll be fighting to. Cassius, it's your move.
I'm putting on Monster Man.
That's a good idea. Oh my god. Cass is going to. If I walk past this motherfucker, they're not trying to
the
attack.
ghosts, they could not care less about you. They're too
Okay,
focused
they
on
don't give a shit.
dancing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me just see, like, what the range is. Okay, cool. I can get to him. Yeah. So Cass is just gonna like, whoop, 20 feet
Okay.
up, and is just gonna say, "Hey, asshole, suck on this!" And I'm gonna try to hit him with my short sword.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Come on!
Nah, you come up and he bats your sword out of the way with a lower hand, and he says, "All right."
Wait, hey.
Oh, I'm
bonus
sorry, you have
action.
bonuses.
Bonus
You have
action. Disengage, please.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. No, I would be here, or like here, I think.
Yeah, he bats away your sword, and you kind of go scurrying backwards down the steps. And
Just,
says,
okay. All right. Cool.
All right. And it's Esmeralda's turn. And Esmeralda, Balder, as you're at the bottom of the stairs, will actually leap down towards you to make a physical attack at you. So let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's go with this.
Ooba
brings
dooba.
She brings down like a cross chop on either side of your neck, and it hurts. Like, you actually just about get pushed onto a knee with her standing above you after this attack. Joyous, it is your move.
How much damage did it do?
Oh, I'm sorry. That is very important in D&D, isn't it? Actually doing damage. Let's see. That did 10 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna roll Stone's Endurance.
All right.
So D12 plus my 3. Okay, dude.
All right, dude.
All right.
Joyous,
Critical
it's your
failures in the last 5 rolls. Pog. Well, give me a second. I need to use the measuring stick. Yep. The boy will spin. This is all he was born to do.
Oh god, I'm not even near to get that.
Yeah,
like-
sorry, dude. Wrong
Right,
side of
the boy-
history.
The boy spins. The wrong side of history and this room.
Now we
Fuck.
have 10 hit points. And then Joyce is going to shoot a fireball at this person.
Okay.
Awful vampire.
Let's see if you hit.
Yes. Fuck.
Okay, so you launch your fireball towards her, and it seems like it's just going towards her head, and she tilts her head to the side, and you just miss as it flies off in the distance. It like singes the end of her hair, and she like kind of bares her teeth at you a little bit, hissing. It's Julius's turn, as he's going to slowly walk down the steps towards you and try to look you in the eyes and say, "Come now, we do not have to fight." And he's gonna try to charm you again. So let's see. Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw, Tessa.
Oh, come on, brother. Cool.
Yeah, as he comes over to you, you feel like dropping your guard for a moment before he swiftly bites you on the neck.
Great.
So you're going to take 8 damage
Cool.
as he pierces into
I'm-
your neck.
Great. All right.
But the hypnosis is instantly broken this time, since you were already in an alert state of mind.
Yep.
Being in combat.
Yep.
So he bites you, and now I'm going to try to suck your blood. Which you can do an escape, like an escape roll. What roll would that be? I didn't write it down. How about Dex? You want to do a Dex escape DC?
I would love a Dex escape DC. Dex
Okay.
saving throw?
Yeah.
Escape artist though?
Escape artist.
Fucking
Yeah.
tight.
His fangs bear down into your neck and deal the initial damage, but you're able to, like, slap him in the face and rip your neck out, and take us a little step back before he actually gets any of your blood and deals sustainable damage, before he, braces himself for whatever you're about to do. Balder, it's your move.
I'm going to use Green Flame Blade on this girl.
Okay.
Hey.
Let's see. Yep, that super hits.
And the flames won't be hitting anybody, but I just do it to get the fire in my attack. Because I don't know if these guys are weak to it, but everything undead has been so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give it a try. And then damage. There we go.
Okay. And and so this is all fire damage as well?
Yeah,
This
fire
slashing?
damage from my magical axe.
Okay. Yeah, your green flames pierce her as you slice her with your axe, and it does deal double damage.
Nice. And then I'm gonna second wind to get back 1d10 plus my fighter's level hit points. Dude.
Okay. Dude.
Oh
This
my
rocks.
Actually
God.
despicable.
God damn, dude. You give a good clean tear across her sort of her collarbone area as the flames spit across her, and almost it looks like she's wearing a green flaming boa for a moment as she steps back, black smoke rising from the wound, and she hisses in your face again.
That is all.
And it is going to be Cassandra's turn. Cassandra looks down to Cass and Julius and figures Julius has, he's probably got that. So she looks over to you, Joy, and her eyes are going to light up, and she's going to shoot her little eye lasers at you. Let's see if she hits. No, she crit fails.
What?
So she actually, there's nothing I can super conveniently have her hit, and there's nothing happening to her. So yeah, she just super misses and just strikes the torch past you and makes it explode. So you can tell, oh, she's definitely aggro right now. And then she, hooks her tongue. Casts your move.
Okay, I'm gonna try to attack this guy again.
All right.
Short sword. Cool.
No, that does not hit.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna take bonus action and dash.
Okay.
No, fuck, he's gonna get attack of opportunity on me, and I will die. So disengage it'll have to be, baby.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as far as I can get.
Okay. Yeah, you try to swipe with your sword, and he once again bats it out of the way with his hand, and you back off into the ghost crowd. It's Esmeralda's turn. And Esmeralda is going to do another physical attack on you, Balder, but this time, rather than trying to deal direct damage, she's going to try to, grapple you with it.
Okay.
It works the same way of me just trying to hit you with how this attack works. Let me just try to hit you first. And that does get you.
Yes.
Okay. Then she is going to successfully grapple you with her immense strength, which you find even yourself struggling against. And now she's going to try to bite you, but since she's grappling you, she has to try to hit you again. Wow, yep.
Buff.
So that's going to be 6 piercing damage as she bites down on your neck.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh boy,
Yeah, she's gonna try to suck some of your blood. She could use a little bit of health after what you just did to her.
Yo, can
so
I
it's
get
gonna
some of
be-
that too?
Yo, can I get some of that blood too, dude? Yeah, she's gonna suck 8 necrotic damage out of you.
I'm down.
Oh, you're down? Shit.
It's been good, boys.
Well,
0% chance we win.
time for the TPK. Let's go, guys.
Alright. Joyce, it's your move.
Fireball.
Alright.
Ball or bolt?
Bolt.
Okay.
I get fireball when I hit level 8.
No, I'm sorry, brother. You see Balder fall, and she swiftly dodges out of the way with a spin.
Yeah. And the boy's gonna move here and then spin.
All right. It's Julius's turn, and he is actually going to fade into a mist for a second. And he transforms into a bat. And he starts flying up into the air. Balder, make me a save in the GM thing. Right? Now it's Cassandra's turn. And she's going to try to launch more eye lasers at you, Joyce. Let's see. Nope. Once again, she misses at you from long range, and she seems to be getting increasingly frustrated with this. Cassius, it's your move.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action, dash up over here,
Okay.
and try to do a medicine check on
Alright.
Balder.
Okay.
Yeah, so... Nope. Actually, wait. Don't you have to hit like a 10 or whatever for the DC?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's a 10, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's a 10 or above.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
You come over, you've got, like, scraps of your energy left as you, like, pulse a little bit into him. And does that put him to 0, 1? What is it?
No, a medicine check is just stabilizing. I used healing hands. I don't get it back until I sleep.
Okay, yeah, so, Balder, you're at least not dying, which is good.
Dude, fuck.
And it's Esmeralda's turn. And she's going to jump over the railing here. Yeah, and she's going to have to dash towards you, Cassius, and try to make an attack.
Great.
Actually, she's probably going to try to grapple you, because she's still hurting pretty bad. So she's going to try to grapple you real quick. No, she doesn't even do that, though. You're able to, like, weave out of the way of her powerful arms as she, like, slams her arms over you. Joyce, it's your move.
Joyce is gonna move here, and then shoot a fireball.
Alright. No, I'm sorry, brother, and I'm not gonna be mean and make you hit one of your friends, because I know how dire this is. Yeah, you super miss, and it flies into, like... It, like, flies towards her, and then arcs and hits this statue and, like, lights the torch instead. Julius over here. Oh, yeah, you can do your turret.
Spinny Boy's gonna move here.
Oh,
Wait,
thank
no.
you.
Are you able to,
Where's-
like...
Where's he
Well, I
going?
guess
He
you're
can move
probably gonna-
10.
Can you move it on the other
He was
side
here.
of you and give it to Bald?
Nope. Wait,
I'm not-
can you?
I'm down
I think-
anyway. I don't think I need temp HP.
He'll go
At
here
temp
anyway.
each-
Would temp HP not help if you're still down?
I
Nope.
don't think it'd bring me up now.
It can't
Okay.
bring you up.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
Cassius gets +1. Oh,
Okay, is
Alright.
that 8 temporary hit points?
yep.
God.
I have 10. Not gonna take that.
Alright, Julius, as the bat over here, is going to fly over this way, just arcing through the air. Is going to land behind you, Joyous, and is going to try to bite you.
Nope.
That does not hit. Nope, it bites a part of you, but not a part with fluid inside, and it doesn't really do a lot of damage to you either. Balder, you're all good. I don't know if is there anything that Balder can do while downed but stabilized?
I don't think so.
Do you not
Yeah,
have
I think
the-
I'm just
assume you-
waiting until I wake
With
up, which will be in like an
Unconsciousness,
hour.
you roll a 1d4, and that's how many hours it takes to wake up, unless somebody gives you healing, then you're up. But
Okay.
other than that, you don't have to make rolls, but, like, yeah.
Okay.
I guess really the only benefit of, like, death saving throws is that if you roll 3 successes, you get back up. But
I'll
it
say
also
that
means you can
you'll,
fucking die.
you'll wake up whenever combat is no longer a thing,
Okay.
at least. So it's not like 2 whole hours and you're just having to be lugged around. But yeah, Cassandra's here, and she's gonna continue firing lasers in your direction, Joyous. They seem to see you as a large threat right now. That's gotta hit.
Yep.
Okay. And you're going to take... You're going to take 2 piercing damage. And
Yeah.
then I need you to roll a constitution save as the impact of the laser tries to freeze you over.
Oh, so this one.
Nope, that does not meet it. So you're going to take additional cold damage,
Okay.
which will be 3 cold damage.
Okay.
Alright, Cass, it's your move.
Okay, I'm gonna stab at her.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank God. Okay, so that's 1 point of fire damage, 10 points of regular damage.
Oh, the roll came up for me late. Okay. So yeah, your sword cuts deep. Get that regular, double the fire. There we go. And yeah, and now you slice her with this blade, and you know her form starts to catch on fire even more, and she hisses and says, "You are more prepared than I thought, but not prepared enough." Do you want to make an additional attack? And also disengage, as I know now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I think I'm gonna disengage and run back here.
Okay. Alright. You start to run off, and she sort of looks after you before leaping back up onto the stairs, leaping back again, and then she's just gonna jump onto the wall and start, like, kind of spider crawling on it. And she's, like, going up towards the ceiling. Joyous, it's your move.
Joyous is gonna fire bolt at the bat.
Okay.
That'll be all I can do.
Yep, that super hits.
Paw.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this thing comes over and tries to bite at you with its little teeth, and you just turn your head and blast it with fire in the face, and that really fucks this dude up, as he just goes, like, tumbling to the ground as a little steamed bat. And that freaks him out, and he's gonna try to run away from you, so you get an attack of opportunity.
With what?
I guess your crossbow? Or can you use spells for attack of opportunity, or just weapons?
Attack of opportunity can be spells, I think. I don't know.
I think it's a specific feat that would let you do
Yeah,
that.
I think it's a feat.
That's
Dude,
probably
It would be
right.
a feat.
Yeah, so you can try with your crossbow.
Crossbow. Dude, this is my fucking holy flame. Hog.
Oh,
No, I'm
It's
sorry,
true.
brother. Yeah, your bolt flies off into the other end of the room, and this bat goes flying up into the air, just trying to get away from you. It's going higher than it is far. Balder, you're all good over here. Cassandra is going to, let's see. Yeah, she'll, like, kind of pick up her dress and run over the other side of the stage. You hear the clacking of her heels. Her eyes are going to glow, and she's going to try to shoot lasers at you again. No, she misses again.
fucking thank God.
Alright, Cass, it's your move.
The funny thing is I didn't even take damage.
1, 2,
last time.
3. I could make it over to this guy, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna head on over here. Oh wait, I have to roll the extra 1d10 for her. So she takes 10 fire damage.
Okay,
There.
yeah, let me mark that down. Yeah, because as she's crawling up the wall, black smoke is raising from her, and she's hissing in pain as the fire starts to subside.
Yeah. And then for him, I'm just gonna do another short sword attack.
He did go really high into the air.
Oh shit. Okay, he's
Yeah.
up there.
Mhm.
Hmm,
He went more vertical than he did far.
Okay. Then I'll cast. He's been hit, right? So I'll cast
Yeah.
Toll the Dead again. Make a Wisdom
Alright.
saving throw.
Okay. Let's see. And once again, what do I have to beat?
12.
Nope, he doesn't get it.
That is Toll the Dead is my sacred flame. Wasn't actually in melee with him. So I'm just gonna use remaining movement and.
What is it? I said he didn't get it.
Oh, he missed.
Yeah, he
Oh,
missed.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Jesus Christ. So he takes
I'm sorry.
he takes a point of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and then Cass is just gonna head on back here.
All right. Let me check something real quick. very fast. Because, like, Morganite's over here, like, watching this happen, and she's gonna see if there's anything she can do to help you guys. Is there anything she can do? She can't do much for Balder at all. Actually, anything. She has... Well, what's this? Okay, yeah, okay, so she's gonna step in now. And she's going to look up towards the bat that you just hit with Toll of the Dead, and it, looks over towards her, and she is going to try to use her natural ability of her frightening gaze. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, which is very hard to beat, so let's see if he actually manages. No, of course. So she looks up at this bat who kind of gazes down at her. It seems surprised at first to see Morganite step out, but as her eyes glow dimly for just a moment, her frightening gaze sends a shiver down his spine, it seems, and he just starts to panic midair. And then he just starts flying away from your group and over towards these curtains. Meanwhile, with Esmeralda, she is going to continue crawling just up along the ceiling here. And now, Joyous, it is your move.
Joyous is going to shoot a firebolt up at this crazy spider. Awful thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
Your firebolt actually launches to the side, and it hits the chain of this other chandelier that's next to you, and it falls and just crashes next to Balder, not onto him.
The boy is going to spin.
Alright. The bat, like, shrieking...
I'll take that.
Oh, yeah. The bat of Julius, shrieking in terror, like, flies away, and there seems to be a little vent up here, higher up on the wall, where he, like, seems to transform into black mist, and he just goes into it, still shrieking loudly in terror, and, Esmeralda over here, like, she kind of watches your attack go haywire and gives you a smirk before looking over at the shrieking and going, "Where the hell are you going?" Meanwhile, Cassandra's going to step to the side and try to laser Joyous. Yep. Alright, so that's going to be 5 piercing damage. And then I need a Constitution save. Oh yeah, that super gets it. Yeah, so this laser, like, pierces twice in 2 different places into your chest, but your system kicks into overdrive, you start heating up, and, the cold doesn't really manage to do anything to you. Now it's Cass's turn. Tessa? Oh, Tessa. Where has she gone? Does her computer still crash?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that's a shame. We will wait for Tessa then. Boy, oh boy. I'm sorry you got down today, girl.
It's okay. It's my own.
I'm a shit again.
Yeah, when you get in the Roll20, I'll give a brief description. Okay.
Bye.
Hee. Okay. And Tessa, you're still here?
No.
Okay. Then... So,
Holy shit.
Cassius, you're watching Joyous, like, fend off Esmeralda in front of you, and Cassandra stands at the other side of the room, like, launching her ranged attacks at you guys. And once again, your eyes sort of flick up to the ceiling, and you see the ethereal mist coming together from all of these spirits. Their essence is starting to form together, and you see the skeletal face take a more physical form and hands start to come out of it. And it seems like if too much more time passes, something is going to appear up there. It is your move.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm just gonna try to fend off Esmeralda here. Gonna make another attack on her with the short sword. Brother.
Let's see. Yeah, brother.
Okay. So there's that.
Hell yeah.
So, fucking what is that? 12 fire damage, and then
22.
So it's 22, and then because she's actually now near one of my friends who's not incapacitated.
Mhm.
I can get the extra 2d6. So, extra 5. So 27 damage.
Okay. All right, let me write all this down.
August Champus.
Yeah,
And-
so you yeah.
I mean, I didn't kill her, did I?
No.
Okay, good measure. I'm just gonna dagger her as well.
Okay. Yep.
7 damage.
So close. Okay.
God damn it!
So, yeah, you come over to her, seeing the visage appearing at the ceiling, and you start like flinging your two blades at her. Your short sword making a few fine slices, and as the fire comes out and starts dealing damage from the red gem, flaming fists start coming out and just rapidly punching her in the chest before you stab her in the center of the chest with your dagger. But as you pull out the dagger, she like staggers with her arms down and head hanging, and it seems like she's kind of on her last breath, and she just looks up at you guys and just hisses at you before dashing at you, Cassius, and she's going to try to grapple you. Nope. She comes over with her two arms and tries to grab you, but you like slither out of the way, and she stomps on the ground so hard, creates like a crater between you guys, and she says,
You will not bring the end of me here.
and it is Joyous Citadel's turn.
Joyce is gonna fire blaster.
All right.
Do it!
You've annoyed me for the last time, Alarin character. Perish!
Yep.
Hit or miss. I guess you never miss, huh?
Yeah. So she tries to grab Cassius and states that, and you open your mouth and fire a firebolt straight into her face, and it explodes, basically knocking her back and into the air as she flies, like basically crashing into this death statue and causing its head to crumble. And you look up there as the smoke clears, and her body seems to be fading into a black mist. And she looks up at you with her gleaming red eyes and just says,
You won't make it out of here before it gets you.
and she fades away. And as her form starts like drifting up towards the vents, which almost seem to be sucking her in, she just says,
Cassandra, keep them here.
and she disappears as mist.
Joyous is upset that she didn't die. She ran away, so I guess that's close enough.
Baldur's all good on the stairs there, and Cassandra like nods in the direction of Esmeralda, and just says, You lot have been very difficult. Please die now. And she's going to shoot eye lasers at you, Cassius. Nope. She super misses as you two like duck and weave out of the way of her lasers. And Cassius, on your turn, the swirling fog at the ceiling starts to take physical shape. It doesn't seem fully formed yet, but you start to see more of the image of what's appearing. And let me
Hey,
describe
I
to you
don't,
what you
I don't
see.
like that.
You quickly turns towards the center. The dancing spirits all going around in a circle and are caught off guard by the bright maelstrom as it starts to, take the skeletal face, the arms expanding further and almost reaching down towards you guys. Many screaming faces in the fog, convulsing and caving in on themselves. And the agony that these faces show you feels oddly familiar, though you don't know why. The massive fog almost looking as though it wishes to tear itself apart before the arms just sort of come back out of its skull and start reaching down towards you once again. And let me give you the sheet for this guy, just what he's starting to look like.
Now I'm replaying Monster now.
So, Cassius, you see this thing starting to appear and starting to slowly, like, sort of reach down towards you, while every so often quickly gripping back up at its face and trying to, like, sort of tear its own face in half before shaking its own head and reaching back down towards you again. Like, it's sort of fighting itself, almost as if it doesn't want to be here.
Cass is
So-
gonna. Sorry.
No, you go on.
I was gonna say Cass is gonna like free action just say to Joyous like,
Mhm.
"Hey, should we just try to fucking leave? Like we could grab on a big guy and just like start hauling him up and see if we can get past there. You wanna just? Should we just fucking go?"
I would not be against it. But first, talking is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Joyous would say to this big scary thing in Celestial, it's her fault, and then point at Cassandra.
All right. Yeah, you say that. Cass, what's your action during this time?
I'm gonna 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I can get right over to her if I dash.
Okay.
This is maybe a not great idea though. Yeah, fuck it. I don't want to get close to her because she could fucking kill me. I'm just gonna move over to Balder, I think, and I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Toll the Dead on her.
Okay.
So she has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Let's see. And what does she have to beat?
12.
Oh, she doesn't beat it. Alright, so what does this do to her?
I have popcorn in my mouth. 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, oh, right. This like opens her wounds wider. Yeah. Okay.
So it does
Okay.
6 necrotic damage to her.
All right. Yeah. You hear the bells tolling as this wraith reaches down slowly, starting to try to take form before tearing itself apart, going back and coming back down. Joyous speaking to it. And Joyous, as you utter those words to it and point to her, the creature retches its head in her direction and just starts glaring her down. What are you gonna do?
Oh, after that, he's gonna, like, him and Turret are just gonna start running.
Okay.
Do I have to yeet around the chandelier? Kind of like.
You'll have to
Lucy step
hop and
inside
run on it.
Yep.
Mhm.
I can make it 30, yeah?
Yeah.
I was here. Make it like. Over there.
Okay.
I'll give her a chance to eye laser me again so she can miss.
Not want to shoot a firebolt at her?
Oh, yeah. I will do that.
You're running up the stairs while Cassius is like keeping his distance, casting a spell. And I guess you're also doing the same thing, to be fair.
Please hit for the funny joke.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, your firebolt flies and explodes in the center of her chest, causing her to cough and stumble back a step, the fire burning at her dress. Balder, you all good down there, buddy? You're all good.
I'm
and it's going to be
okay.
Cassandra's turn, as she, looks between the two of you, and she is going to transform into a bat and start chittering and flying through the air, sort of darting back and forth before dive bombing down towards you, Cassius, and trying to bite you. Yep.
Bye, everyone.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's been real.
It's been
Dude,
real, brother. It's been so
Totally
real.
Take your sword.
Let's
Oh,
see.
but I'm gonna be so pissed.
Dude, I'll take your fucking sword. I'm about to get a feat that would let me hold it.
Ugh. Take 17 damage as she
Only
bites you in the
10.
neck.
It's only
Oh,
10.
wait, what
yeah,
number did I just say? What number did I just say?
17.
I meant to say 14, I'm sorry. It was a 7 and I had to double it because of the crit. 14
Okay, so I'm gonna take 7 damage.
Okay. Cass, how are you?
Did you crit Tessa's computer to death?
No way.
Tessa? Oh,
No way.
Dude.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
good crit.
hey Tessa.
Dude, you broke Tessa's mic.
I killed Tessa. I killed my player.
Hello?
Oh, there
Hello,
she is.
hello.
Hello? Okay, there we go. What the fuck was that? Alright, so
Yeah, she dive bomb down towards you, bites your neck, and gets 14 damage on you. How does that do?
okay, so is it necrotic damage?
No, this is a regular bite.
I'm down.
You only take
fuck.
7 damage
But-
because like, you had a shield.
No, I have 9 temporary hit points, and then I have. Wait, like, what do you mean a shield?
Like your
The
10
temporary
hit points.
XP.
I have 9 temporary hit points,
Oh,
and I have
fine.
4 current hit points, so I have 13 hit points.
Oh.
I'm down.
You have 4 regular hit points?
I had 4 regular hit points. Yeah, I'm down, dude.
Fuck. Yeah,
That
she dive
they-
bombs down towards you and like tears a little chunk out of your throat and sends you stumbling down the stairs next to Balder. Joy, as you watch this happen, as this bat swoops back up into the air. Cassius, roll me that fun private
Cool.
death saving roll, as we're gonna go to Joyus's turn.
Okay.
Joyous launches Firebolt.
All
That's
right.
small bad.
Okay. Let's see if you hit. No, brother, that doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
Well, that's my turn then, because like Spinny Boy, I guess Spinny Boy can spin just for like aesthetic.
You just miss the bat as it flitters through the air. And it's a small target. Your firebolt
Okay,
flies off to
sure.
the side and starts burning parts of the curtain.
Sure,
and
it's not
it's
like taking that.
It's gonna swoop down towards you and try to bite you.
Okay.
Nope. She tries to bite at you, and you dodge out of the way. Tessa, give me another private roll.
Wait, why? What?
The private death saving roll, because it just went past your turn.
Oh, it went past me. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Kai, it's your move. As this thing just tried to bite at your face.
I could try. Could I like try and get to the homie and try and do a medic check?
You could. That would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, she's going to try to bite at you once again as you flee down the stairs away from her. And manages
Go
to
ahead.
hit. And you take 5 piercing damage as she bites at like the back of your head, kind of chasing you down and flurrying around you.
God, doesn't even get through the shield.
Okay.
What a dingus. Oh, what do I roll to make sure Cassius doesn't go Godfrey on me?
Medicine.
Medicine? Yes, and you have to get 10 or higher.
Dude, I'm gonna hit 9. Oh God.
What do I give God in return for this? I'll stop randomly crushing ants for fun.
Oh,
Got it.
oh my
Randomly
god.
crush ants for fun.
I like watching
You're-
them die.
God.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah, you're-
we're friends
you-
with a sociopath.
You like swat away Cassandra in bat form as she's trying to bite at you.
Yeah, I
and she
won't
gets a
do
good
that.
nick off as you go down the stairs, and you manage to stabilize Cassius, who's like halfway down, just above Balder. And coming around to this turn, the creature is slowly going to start wafting through the air towards the group. And it seems to be sort of sticking to the ceiling,
Hello?
its arms growing in length as it reaches down towards you all. Oh,
Tessa, why'd you say hello?
I think her audio cut. Like she could speak but not hear us.
hey Tessa.
Oh, great, I can't hear anything.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Tight.
Good
1
time.
second, guys.
She's losing her senses.
I fucking real killed her. You wanna pause the recording?
That's me unpausing.
Okay, so this spiraling mass of ethereal fog towards the ceiling that seems to be fueled by all of the dancing ghosts below, sort of sticks along the ceiling and is slowly expanding forward and is reaching towards actually just the bat rather than you, Joyous. It doesn't even seem to notice that you're there. And Cassandra is going to flutter around in the air as this thing starts swiping its claws at her. So let me get that.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so you see this thing swipe its claws around and it's just not really able to touch the bat for a while before one of its long claws nicks the edge of her wing. And while it doesn't seem to draw any blood or do physical damage, she looks like more tired after that happens. Hey, so can you give me a regular hidden save for your death save?
I don't need to make death saves
Oh,
after
right,
I've been stabilized.
You're stabilized.
Yeah,
Right.
I appreciate. Thank you.
Yes. All right.
Bless
Joyce,
you.
Hey
it's your
Tessa,
move.
hey Tessa, can you do a GM roll just to see if it would have happened?
Yeah, sure.
Just for the funsies, for the
Dude,
theory crafting.
I'd
All right.
fucking lol.
How do you like whisper in this chat to the DM?
Kappa.
You're doing it. You're right now. You're just sending
It's
me
like,
rolls.
but like I like a message.
I think you just type
Oh.
/GM and then your message.
Time, my child.
No.
Oh well. Joyce, it's your move. You see this happening in front of you, and this bat is starting to look weaker and weaker.
Well, firstly, the turret's gonna move.
Okay.
Oh, it's how far can you move? How far can you move, my boy? Like here.
Okay.
This poor little robot. You must make your long journey without me, my son. First spin for me one last time. Nah. Useless. You'll die for the cause. Dude, that is a thing Cassius does. Oh, and then Joyous is just gonna turn. His head's gonna just spin and it's gonna shoot a fireball at this dumbass bat.
Okay.
Its smugness mocks me. Dude, get Pickle Rick.
Yes. Wait. +5? Oh yeah, because your spell. Yes, you hit. Thank God.
I'm Pickle Rick!
I hate you so much. You deserve that.
I'm
You deserve that.
Bigleray.
Yeah, you launch your firebolt. It nicks her wing, but it just doesn't manage to get the firm hit it needed. Though it seems like that could have done it. She's still flittering around, and she sort of ducks under this thing's arms as it floats up onto the stage and dive bombs towards you, Joyous, to try to get another attack on you as it bites at you. Nope.
I'm
She tries to
Pickle
bite at you
Rick.
once again, and your arms are just made of too thick of a metal to actually be damaged by her.
My boy!
Send him farther away. He's running.
Oh, yo, Will's here.
He's not running. He's going to another place.
Okay.
Oh, this dumbass bat. Yeah, it's about accurate.
Oh God. Yeah. You launch your firebolt, and the bat like ducks down beneath it, and your firebolt hits this giant creature in the face, and it seems pissed.
It's always angry though, so that's fine.
She is going to weave around you and fly behind you as this thing, like, just slowly comes forward in the air towards you. And it is going to reach its hand towards your chest and try to phase into you. Or at least phase its hand into you. Nope. It tries to phase its hand into you, but you start
I have no
moving
soul.
back and... it doesn't find a soul to grip, so at first it's very confused by this, unable to do anything. And, you realize what it's trying to do as you sort of feel it in your system. You might not have a soul, but you are running on energy, and you can feel that it's looking for energy to suck out of you.
It's looking for the duck.
Oh, God. And then the bat is going to try to bite you. Nope. She misses spectacularly. It's your move. And you start to see like a little bit of a tether between her and this creature.
I will always love you. Oh, he's gonna fire bolts down that bat.
Alright. Please.
It's okay, guys. Hit or miss. Guess you never miss. I know.
No, you miss, huh?
Will needs to get out of here.
Will, get the
He's
fuck out
bad
of here.
luck. The second he joined, you got a 1.
Good GM kick you over.
You miss the bat, and these two surround you and start trying to take you down with bites and claw strikes.
Oh god.
she-
Oh my
she bites you.
god. Oh honey.
And you take 4 damage from the bite.
Oh, that's the first damage I've taken in like 3 sessions. Like actual damage.
And then the Wraith is going to reach towards you, and it is going to try to sap some life energy. Well, the energy you run on anyways.
Electricity, oil,
Yeah.
pure hatred.
Does that hit?
That matches Macy. Does that hit?
Yeah, so the attacker hits. So what you feel happening is actually kind of strange. It doesn't seem to be sapping from your actual HP. It seems to be sapping from, like, your max HP.
Oh.
And it hits for 11 damage. So
I just
your
lose 11
regular,
max HP.
so you lose 11 max HP at this point, and your regular HP that you have
Matches it.
right now, no, it stays above the threshold.
Okay.
So you feel like you feel your, like, ability to function slowly withering as your systems are starting to fail.
Okay. The turret moves here, and then it self-destructs.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Everything within a
Uh,
15-foot radius is gonna have to roll. Let me
Okay.
fucking check. I've never done this before. I've never killed them so blatant. I've always left them somewhat alive, my poor turrets, because they're useful, but in this situation, this is necessary.
Okay. Yeah. What kind of check do the ghosts have to make?
Someone try this
my
chandelier
spell save.
trick again.
So 13.
Yes. Okay. So, what do they have to beat? What's the check there?
13.
have
It's
to beat
just
a
a roll
13.
against my spell save, so
But what is
Dexterity.
Like the... dexterity. Okay. Okay.
also they're not really doing anything, so I had to dodge this shit. And if they make it, they dodge. They take half. If they don't, they take full.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like a few on the outer ring. Actually, yeah, because I'm gonna say that your explosion's gonna reach all these guys, right? Like,
A
Yeah.
lot.
yeah.
Gets
So it seems like a few of the ones on the outer ring, like here and here, manage to, keep on the edge of the explosion, but all the ones in the middle fail.
fog.
Oh, and that's okay. So that's the damage. Okay.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, this thing, you like meticulously moved your turret over here into the middle of all of this, and your turret explodes violently. And basically almost all of these ghosts, except for those ones closest to you, are caught up in the fiery explosion, and they shriek quickly before fading into mist and floating towards the ceiling. And as this happens, the wraith that's floating immediately in front of you almost seems to, like, wig out like a broken sort of like a broken hologram, it would feel like, and it starts, like, moving back and wigging out as it's tearing at its face and starting to lose its form.
Oh.
And that was your turret's action. Did you make an action this turn?
Oh no, Joyous is then gonna fireball this ghost. That's close.
Okay. Yep, that hits. Yep,
Boopa.
you launch a firebolt at this ghost, and instantly it shrieks and sort of fades back in the explosive light, and it fades, and the wraith seems to start, like, melting on the center of the stage as it shambles back, and it's almost like it's crying in pain now, as it's just, sort of tearing itself apart. The bat starts to freak out. It is going to try to fly away from you, granting you an attack of opportunity.
Crossbow.
Yep.
Okay, crossbow. I hate you. You've never done anything good for me ever. You are the worst weapon I could have ever asked for. After this, I'm going to
down-talk
destroy you. Oh no, it's going to die, so it might as well do something cool before it dies. Because I'm going to take what's-his-face's mace, Godfrey's mace, instead. Because I hate this fucking crossbow.
Oh, I
You
didn't
one
like to-
good thing in your existence, you disgusting weapon. I hate you.
This is pretty bad.
Yeah, you launch a bolt up towards her, and it goes past the curtains, and she dodges out of the way violently as she is able to tell that this is not going well. She flies up towards the vent that Esmeralda faded into, and just turns into black mist and escapes the room. Now it's your turn, it's your turn, Joyous, as you see one ghost left, kind of pretending to dance alone as the Wraith is melting center stage.
He's gonna go for the snipe.
Alright.
Fog!
Want to try that again, brother, with advantage, because your friends are all down?
It's true. I'm giving you my energy.
No pity. God's gonna smite me for this. He never gives me things when I want them the most. Oh,
there
wow.
you go!
I'm very surprised.
You feel Godfrey's spirit guiding
Thanks,
your
Daco.
attack.
Thanks, Daco. You're the homie.
I did silently dab when you did it. This time it was for good luck.
Yeah, so you launch your firebolt through the air towards this ghost, and it seems like it's going to miss for a moment, but your eyes actually flicker, and you do see a faint spectral image of Godfrey, almost looking like he hits it with his mace, and it goes off the edge of his mace, straight into the ghost's face, and the fiery explosion envelops the spirit and sends it to the next realm. And with all of the ghosts gone, the Wraith slowly starts to scream, and let me give you what happens here. With the final blow to the final ghost, the Wraith screams in pain. Its form cracks and shattering like glass, exploding with a bright and violent stream of necrotic energy. Everything else in the room, like all of the purple torches, all blow out around the room, showing you basically complete darkness except for its shattered, cracking, just fading form. And as it fades, the room goes into silence, and the screaming and almost sort of moaning of the creature fading along with it before turning into a sigh of relief. And after that, you are left in pitch darkness.
Joyous taps his head and imbues it with 5 meters of light.
Okay, yeah, your head becomes a lamp as you look down to your friends, and you guys actually start coming to.
What if that wasn't the final boss, guys? What if we go into this next room and there's like a big, I don't know, fucking vampire? He's like 10 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Don't miss.
Don't miss.
Oh, after this, Joyous is gonna throw his crossbow and then fire blast it.
Okay, yeah, you... Hold on, you know what?
Could have given it to Cassius.
Nope, it's a curse.
Are you sure you don't want to give it to Cassius?
Oh, no, Joyous wouldn't hate something like this. I hate it. I hate this thing with a passion. I think it's evil. But Joyous would not just randomly destroy something.
Okay. Yeah, because Cassius did lose his bow.
Want to purge
but yeah, you guys start coming too, and also the ambience is on and very quiet once again.
I'm switching to Mason Shield.
This
yeah, you guys are up.
Yeah, sorry. I had muted because I was finishing my popcorn. I said, I was just sitting there saying, please, please, give it to me. I need a ranged weapon, please. I can get sneak attack with a crossbow. Oh my god.
Yeah, after Joyce's father's son Kamehameha with Godfrey, like, bank shotting his firebolt into the last ghost, everything melts, fades away, explodes, etc., etc. You guys wake up after...
Did I get my max health back, or is that just gone now?
No, yeah, you after a long rest, or a level up, which you guys are getting, you're max health.
Even though both these people are heavily injured, just wordlessly, Joyous would just start to head back to the entrance door and try and head back down the stairs. Unless someone had the Mason shield with them, in which case he'd ask them for them.
No, we did. I brought the shield, but we did leave the mace on the ground in the last room.
Yeah, Joyous would go back for the mace then.
Okay, yeah, you can go back for that while the other two are waking up and talking with Morganite, who, like, is walking up the stairs and sort of looking around, and she's like,
I think it's actually done now.
What?
And she walks back down to you guys
What
and
happened?
starts checking on you.
Fuck.
And she sort of, she kind of like grips Cassius's arm a little bit as he's coming to, and puts a hand on your shoulder, Balder, to sort of check and make sure you're all right before standing up and saying,
Yes, good. The fighting is over. Your friend managed to make it out alive, as did you.
Fucking god. Please don't touch me. Your pony hands are kind of weird.
That's hurtful, but alright.
That is pretty rude.
It's not rude, it's the truth,
It's
and I
very
almost
rude.
fucking...
I almost fucking died. I'm allowed to say what I want. Oh god.
I'll grant you this for now.
Ow. Oh god. He starts to kind of sit up and come to. Like, how the fuck did he beat them?
A lot of firepower.
God. Where'd he go?
And she looks around. She says,
Back downstairs.
Fuck.
yeah, you'd find it very easy to find and pick up the mace downstairs, Joyous.
Okay.
And the head of the mace is actually made of a kind of crystal encased in steel, like sharp steel casing. Like a crystal mace.
This is aesthetic.
God, remember when I wanted to use a fucking flail?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that'd have been so pog.
You walk over the broken chandelier.
Oh, he brought Godfrey's like mace.
He'd take out his crossbow. This has been no use to me at all. I think I've hit something once. So I'm giving up. Does anyone want it?
Yes, please give me the please.
He'd hand over the crossbow.
Thank God.
And however many bolts you have.
How many
want the bolts?
bolts?
7.
Yes. 7? Oh, 7. Anything else in this room? Are there like more that I can grab?
I believe
yeah.
you fired off 1 or 2.
Twice. Missed both.
Can I go like try to find?
Yeah,
crossbow?
you can go around and like feel
Scavenge like a
around.
little rat.
Oh, ranged weapon.
Morganite kind of like clacks the tips of her fingers together.
It's a light crossbow, by the way. It's not a heavy crossbow.
I
love-
know.
I
It's
love that
good.
you get a new fucking dope flame sword and then immediately like, oh, a shitty crossbow. Hell yeah!
I need something ranged, brother. I don't get like
Did
I
Balder have
don't
the shield?
sneak attack with Toll the Dead.
Yeah, she Morganite kind of like clacks her little fingertips together, and she seems like pleased that you guys made it out, but is also like a little bit nervous. And she says,
I suppose we should move on and try to see if the mist is truly up ahead, like they said, yes?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Either way, we should move on. If they lied,
Balder.
then we just walk through more hallways. Yeah.
You have a
Yeah.
shield. The shield.
Oh yeah, it's on
Kinda
my
like-
back.
You can't like rummage around in Balder's back to find the shield.
Oh sure, I'll take it off and hand it to you.
It's like a small Rugrats child trying to grab like a hat off his dad.
I didn't have much plans to use it. I just like to, I don't know, better safe than sorry. Hence why I at one point was carrying 6 axes on my person.
Fair enough.
Fucking God.
Also, I
It weighed
realized
nothing
something.
to me.
I realized something.
Yeah.
If I use a mace and the shield, I will have 20 AC.
Yep.
Animal.
I hate you.
That's that fucking inbuilt full plate armor or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
God,
I'm so mad.
And
Warforged.
shields do count. Armor doesn't, shields count.
God.
I only
Whoops.
had 13 and you have 20?
Go
I cannot
AC.
believe that you had 13 AC as a fucking cleric.
Go AC.
Go
How did you-
AC!
How did you have? Why did you?
Did you not take like chainmail armor?
He was wearing leather.
Holy
Did you
Why?
have
Psychopath.
0 on dex?
Why? Well, you would have had 16 flat AC with chainmail. And you could have taken a shield and got 18.
Well,
Rest in
your
peace,
next
Godfrey.
character better have at least 2 negatives.
Holy shit.
Also, so Joyous, you naturally have 18 AC.
Oh no, I have naturally have 17. I have
17.
my enchantment armor gives me +1,
Oh, I
so
see.
I have
And then
18
your
plus
shield.
that,
God.
and then shield gives me +2.
God.
Yeah.
God.
Dude, if
God.
it makes you feel
Joy's-
better, my one friend had 22 in my other campaign.
Joyous will not
Warforged your
fucking
bullshit.
die.
Joyous will not. Joyous is the survivor of this
He
fight.
is. If Joyous doesn't have the shield spell, is that something an artificer can
I have
get?
it.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have
I was gonna say.
You're unkillable. God.
Joyous,
But yeah,
Don't say that.
you guys are moving up the stairs, and you guys are kind of like regrouping and preparing to go. Baldur and Cassius, you guys definitely, having blacked out and just woken up, you're like, oh god, I thought I was a goner. I thought I was actually going to die there, and you're kind of, patting yourselves on the back that you managed to survive it. Some of you may notice that that Morganite is over here, just kind of like looking up at the vents where a few of the vampires like scurried off into as you guys.
She's
are
the
coming up
final
onto the stage.
boss.
Ethan, did you see what I sent you?
I'll look at whatever it is later.
It's pertinent now, but that's fine.
So a shield
Okay,
and
I'll
a
look at it
tank.
now.
We're in the middle of a game, man.
Yeah, it's not pertinent now.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Okay, I'll
but yeah,
add
you
the
guys
link
are
to that
just-
later.
You guys are just going through the curtains.
Yes.
Cautiously.
Alright.
Cassius is now
A little
terrified.
less cautiously. I just want to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, I lost my baby boy today.
Poor Duke.
Poor Duke. He's
Wait,
coming
Duke
back as a
died?
weasel next
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
How did he
Dude.
die?
He
Fucking
has
eye
1
lasered.
HP and the eye laser got him.
Yeah, he got
She just
DM'd.
fucking
Oh.
shot him. He has 10 he's 10 AC and 1 HP. So I need to now find 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs. Which goddamn, I don't know where I'm gonna find that.
We could
Good
start
fight, Duke.
burning wood.
That's true. Just make some charcoal.
That's how Minecraft does it.
That's true.
Alright, I'll leave you guys at the end of this. Have fun.
Right.
Oh,
So you guys part the curtains and start heading through, and on the other side, you see a grand staircase heading up.
I forgot Cassius you'd put him already through into the block, so when there's just a token there, I was like, fuck, huh? I was
Another
just about
one,
to
baby.
Start a fight, yeah. Well,
And Morganite kind of hurries to catch up to you guys and walks up alongside you.
Hey, any chance, what other fucking enchantments do you do, by the by?
Various kinds. I can. Well, what is it that you would be looking for?
I wanna, get some that'll make me, like, a little tougher. Like, not be hit. I want something that'll put my AC up by, like, 1.
Want
I
to give
could
me
do that
21
for you.
AC?
No, I'm not doing that for you. You already have a magical enchantment. You're good.
True.
Yeah, you guys come up to this door.
Morganite refuses service to Joyous.
It's
Sorry,
racism
I'm
in action.
robot racist.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, you open the double doors here. What you see in front of you is this room.
Is there more doors right there?
Yeah, so what you see is a large, almost sort of like as much of a lobby as this could be. Not really a lobby, but it's sort of like a hub for this area. The doors you just came through leading deeper down into the crypt and further into the catacombs, and the doors at the top of the stairs, who knows where they lead, but you see, the 2 single doors on either side of you with the very familiar fog of the labyrinth spilling out from underneath them.
Oh, good. A choice.
Well,
Which one did we go in last time?
The right one, I
left.
believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I think we went right.
alright. Left this time. What are those doors up there?
It is a good question.
Do those doors just lead to dirt?
Did you want to try the doors?
Yeah, I'll go check.
Okay.
We get a 4th boss.
Ah!
A Minotaur jumps out at you.
I punch him in
yeah,
the head!
You go up to try the doors, and they seem jammed very similarly to some of the doors from the factory that were jammed due to, like, the cave-ins and all that.
Yeah, this is just dirt. Earth. Left it is.
Left it is.
Are you...
Left it is.
Baldur looks to Morganite. Are you joining us, or are we splitting ways here? We led you to the exit, as we said. I don't know if this goes beyond that.
She nods to you, and she says,
Yes, and I thank you very much for assisting me with getting to the end here. If it weren't for you all, I would have been kept in that stalemate. As for my path from here, I will spend just a few more moments in this place before heading off in my own direction. I do have more of the labyrinth to see, but I believe in the future we will meet again.
Hey, could you spend just like a couple more moments and like give me a cool armor enchantment, maybe? Yeah.
It'll take me 5 to 10 minutes, but I could do so for you if you wish.
Anybody else want something?
No, I'm fine.
Right, fantastic. Please, God.
Right? Yeah, you guys start sort of gathering your things together. And you guys are here for like, maybe like 15 minutes while she's doing this. And after Cassie, as you get done, maybe another like 15 minutes just to get yourself together. Take a little breather because you just came out of a really hardcore fight. Maybe even a little longer. But she does the same thing with you as she did to Balder. And make a Constitution check for me real quick.
Me? Oh, me? My
Well,
con?
what are you getting enchanted? Oh, wait.
My armor.
Oh,
Or my,
okay.
because Cass, he wears leather armor.
Yeah.
So I just imagine that like below the shit that he wears now, he just has like a bulletproof vest.
Yeah. So as you're like sitting here, and she's got these green magical circles expanding from her palms at either side of you, you can feel the magic weaving its way into your leather padded armor. And it kind of like the magic sort of seeps into you a little bit, and you can feel it shake you a little. And you manage to keep yourself together, but you feel like if you were a little more sickly, a little more frail, that this might have actually made you physically nauseous having the armor on while she was enchanting it. But she goes through with it, and she enchants it, gives it that +1, and then she nods and looks to you, extends a hand and says, 10 gold, please. Actually, she would have done that before doing this, so you pay her the 10 gold, she
Sure.
enchants you the thing, and she finishes, the magical circles fade, and she snaps her little bony fingers and says,
It is done.
Thanks a lot.
and she gives a
See
light
ya.
bow. She gives a light bow, and she says,
I hope you're pleased with my services, and I hope to make your acquaintances once again further in the labyrinth if we all survive that long.
We will.
she gives you a nod.
Just for fun flavor and also for justification of the feat I'm about to take. While they're doing like armor enchantment, Balder's just gonna take out the new, much larger battle axes and like practice swinging those together like one-handed, just in the corner.
Okay.
Just got time to spare.
Yeah, she took some time to enchant Cassius's armor. You took some time to practice your weapon swinging. And Joyous, you're like sort of scanning your data banks and, maybe getting some more spells together, readjusting all of your machinery. And Cassius, after, you may take a little bit of time to camp out with the others, with Morganite still here if you guys ever want to chat with her a little bit. But yeah, after all of that, you guys ding, you get to level 4, so you give yourselves a moment to revitalize yourselves.
Level 4,
You
say.
learn some new skills. You're just practicing after that big fight, knowing you're going to need something hardcore to continue forward with, some new kind of trick. But once you guys all feel ready, you look to that fog door, and it's calling you.
Alright. I'm ready.
Yeah. Let's
Is
get
it
on
a,
out
is it
there.
a pull or a push door?
That's a pull door.
I throw it open.
All right. Yeah, you pull open the door, and the fog spills out, and Morganite nods to you all and waves daintily and says,
Until we meet again, you all.
I'm sorry I yelled at you when we first met, and I'm gonna
And-
step through.
yeah, you say that and step through, and you hear her on the way in, and she says,
No hard feelings.
and Cassius, you step through, and Joyous, you as well.
Joyous would
Yeah.
Joyous would say, well, maybe not for organics. There may be a place for undead, my new empire. I will wait for you. And then you'd go through.
And she gives you a little nod, not knowing exactly what you meant, but appreciating the sentiment all the same. So now, you step through yet another wall of fog spiraling into the abyss. You have persisted through the forces of death and denied being dragged down with them. Now, you continue on towards the next surprise that the labyrinth has to throw at you, remembering the one you lost along the way.
God,
At this
rest
point-
in peace, Godfrey.
At this point, you feel as though you could conquer any challenge. How long that will last, though, only time will tell.
Narrator's note: Balder doesn't feel this way.